live, isn't it?
Yeah, you weren't live.
I think it was streaming. I think we were good. Don't tell me that's the start of the stream, is you handing me a cup of coffee.
It is now.
I can't believe it. Well, I did do a whole big, massive intro. It was great. But welcome, everybody, to Very Biased Opinions. Welcome to the first live stream of the season. Myself and Thomas are in the same room, at the same place, doing the live stream. It's awesome news. He will be with us shortly. I've just left a little space for him. He was just preparing the coffee, and as you know, he's a bit of a diva, and he is always fashionably late. So at the moment, we've got a grand total of 0 people on the live stream, which is fantastic. And yeah, long may that continue, Tom. I'm sure you agree.
At least everyone cares, Ian. It's good to know they care. We've come back, and no one else has.
Yeah.
It's kind of what we're looking at this point.
It certainly is. So we're kind of storing for time because there's nobody on it. So we can talk about what the fuck we want.
We have 4 likes, though. That's
we do.
Worrying.
Probably 2 from me, 2 from you.
Oh, yeah. I forgot that I clicked like on my
yes, so...
Missed this, Ian. I've missed this.
We have, yeah. Yeah, I've missed this. It'd be good to do a live stream again. I'd say we had really... other than Oxford losing in the playoff semi-final, it was good fun doing those live streams last season.
Yeah,
and you know, so obviously the game is just about 10 minutes away. We've got some Oxford United team news, which one big surprise is obviously Cameron Brannigan not playing. They haven't really disclosed a non-footballing injury, apparently.
Zap's out. I'm shocked.
Yeah, Zap is out. So
we want Zap.
No?
Second round of coffee coming up, and then I can join you.
Yeah, exactly. He takes what normally takes a normal person a couple of minutes to make a coffee takes Thomas hours. But yeah, so no Brannigan, but we've got Stevens in goal. Long returns to the side though, Tom.
Long may he reign.
Nice. Seddon at left back, Thornley at centre back, along with Rand McNally.
The maker of the maps, yes.
Yes. I don't know how well that joke translates if you haven't watched The Simpsons episode, because I don't think that's a UK thing at all. But so McNally is centre back, which obviously means Elliot Moore is not fit still, and which is fine because McNally was great in the last game, so why not play him again? And then in midfield, you've got Goran in the holding role, you've got Henry in midfield alongside Herbie Kane, who gets his first start of the season. Looking forward to seeing how he gets on.
Is this Harry's younger brother?
I don't think it's any relation, but if you would like it to be, we can make it for this live stream.
Excellent.
And and then out wide we've got Mark Sykes, as Tom calls him.
Jeremiah.
There we go. Gavin White on the other side, he's not shite. And up front, Maddie Taylor, who has been a bit shite.
But we're stuck with him.
But he's the only striker we got. And you know, he's one of our own and all that.
He's one of our own. Why not from Oxford?
But it's an Oxford side. I haven't won in the last 2 games. Very disappointing second half performance against Wimbledon, and we backed that up with a bit of a dog of a game against Wickham, but a good battling 0-0 draw isn't the worst thing in the world. We needed a clean sheet in that one, but hopefully we can get our first clean sheet on the road, because it's been an all too familiar tale, Thomas, of score the first goal, throw it away, and come away with very little.
But they're not losing, Ian, and this time...
Well, they are losing away.
Okay. Well, in that case, I got nothing.
Yeah.
Sack the manager? Carl out?
Yeah. And that's been the case in even the game in the League Cup where we played Burton was the same story as well. We come through in penalties.
To be out of that, Ian, though, if we're being honest, you're just happy not to be in that cup.
Oh, you're kidding me. PJ Simpson's just super chatted us $50.
No way.
PJ! You absolute nutcase, but thank you, PJ. That is absolutely amazing. My eyesight's going a bit crazy, but... Yo!
Yeah, buddy!
Thank you, PJ. That's really appreciated, and thank you for your support. Continue support, and just a little quick shout out. There's not many people on here, but if you could hit the like button, that does help us a lot. And if you're an Oxford fan or a Cheltenham fan, welcome to the live stream, and we're happy to have you with us watching along. If you're listening to on the radio station of either Gloucestershire or BBC Radio Oxford, then follow along with us. We're watching it on iFollow because we found a way, nefarious means to get around the stupid 3 o'clock system, but we're watching it along here, and I'm sure there's a load of people who've gone to the game because it ain't too far to go. But generally, sit back. We'll try and do our best to kind of do a bit of play-by-play along with the game, and which is about 9 minutes away. And I don't really know what to expect too much from Cheltenham. So,
do we have any Cheltenham fans watching right now?
We've had one. The first comment before the, if I could mention, $50 super chat was Captain Leon, who said, "Come on, you Robins."
Right, excellent. So if he's still here, I'd like to know what he thinks is going to happen.
Yeah, I think he may have got scared and ran away. But if you could also let us know if we're sounded okay, that would be great. I'm generally always sounding all right, but it's the other guy.
It's the American accent that doesn't change with the mic quality. You're stuck with this noise.
So we're not going, but hopefully we'll get a bit of grandstand betters in here later on as well.
I hear Matt Uranka is, in fact, a savant for betting. Is this accurate?
I don't know what that word means, despite you've said it for like 3 years on this channel, but I've savant.
The interesting thing is it's not actually a word. I just say it over
You say it every single time you get a prediction right.
It's a bit like fetch. Trying to make fetch work. It's never going to happen.
Right. Flinders Crispy Pancakes in goal. They've got a long at the back as well. Pollock and Boyle. What happened to like Raglan? I thought like Charlie Rags was like a main guy in this Cheltenham back four. That's Ipswich United's Charlie Rags.
Yeah, of course.
Shall we see if you're in the picture much there, Tom? Yeah, you look pretty good, look. And it's Super Mario. Tom.
I'm back.
He's back.
Baby. I'm back, baby.
Long, Pollock, Boyle, Matty Blaze had a good start to the season. Perry, Thomas, Chapman and Hussey. Joseph and May up front. May's also another one who's done pretty well. So certainly some players to worry about. But Oxford's 4-3-3 going up against a 3-5-2. Who do you think that favours if you looked at both those tactics on paper?
It just feels like Cheltenham are going to try and hit the wings as much as they can, flood the midfield and stop Oxford from driving through it. And Oxford are going to do what Oxford always try and do, which is get the ball to the winger and slowly pass it around the 4 players at the back. Go forward and then slowly work the ball back. They have tried to get forward a bit quicker this season, but do you think if Cheltenham get that early goal, those wide players will suddenly become fullbacks and it will become very much a back 5? Yes,
rather than a
strongly,
back 3.
Strongly believe that to be
does
fact.
Sound about right. But I wouldn't worry too much, Cheltenham fans. If Oxford do score first, as we said, we do have a tendency to balls it up this season, so hopefully that's not going to be the case all the way through. But we've leapt up to 5 viewers. Jake Green in here now. I'm going to Nottingham in a minute, but have a good stream, guys. Sounds like a good pick. Thank you, Jake, and good to see you,
man.
Thanks for all your comments, as always. PJ Simpson, both teams to score at one point. Yeah, that seems like a good bet to me. Yeah, that seems pretty good.
We will take it.
I wouldn't worry about that one. But yes, look at us.
We're together.
Both here together.
It's happened.
Yes, and don't worry about our safety. We've both had 2 pricks. And in Tom's case, quite a few more. But certainly, I've just had
can't even delete this. It's just live and out there now for all 5 people watching.
I've been saving that joke for a long time. I'm glad I finally got it.
It's been like 3 months.
You see the viewers just dropped off. I didn't realise it was that kind of stream.
Ooh. Yeah. Well, I'm excited, Ian. This is the first one of the year. Oxford have actually not completely failed to start the season. I mean, last year was possibly, for an Oxford fan, the hardest thing to deal with. It was
but also, like, I talked to you about last season when they were going through that bad run, and it just wasn't fun watching the games. It was like every game seemed to be the same. They were losing 2-0. They were kind of almost like putting effort in, but it was almost like kind of every team we were playing, it was like we were a middleweight playing against a heavyweight.
Yeah,
100%. And it really took a long time for the season to get going. So compared to that, it's a hell of a lot better start.
Yeah, it's it's hugely it's causing optimism, because coming into this season, I was not optimistic about Oxford. I think you'd taken a little bit of my pessimism, but you're an Oxford supporter, so you're blind to the truth most days.
Yeah, you always get that early season optimism, but I don't think we thought Oxford might not get in the playoffs this season, didn't we, at the start?
Yeah, and it now looks like they'll at least be fighting for it. If they can keep this sort of form going, they'll at least be fighting for a place. Whereas I think we saw them on the outside looking in for most of the season.
Definitely Oxford made some good signings late, I thought, as well. And some of the signings we haven't even seen yet, like McGuane, who's got injured again. So I hope he's not going to be one of these players that's just constantly injured, because he is a promising player. But
it's very Oxford.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like Winnall, for example, a guy who's a lot of people don't like him now. He's completely like most of the fan base, I would say, are quite against Winnall. And mainly because, again, he has a bit of the Adji syndrome. He never gets a run of games.
Yeah.
He comes in, he has to do well in the first game he plays, otherwise he's straight out again. Then he gets injured, and so it's frustrating around him. But
it is very frustrating.
But a winnable game for Oxford. Good luck to both of them. Well, that's very fair, isn't it, from Simon?
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely a winnable game, though. I would say. I would say.
Look, I promise you, there'll be a winner or a loser,
or a drawer.
You can draw.
Yeah, you can in this one, but only after extra time.
Carl Robinson's job's got a whole lot easier.
There's 4 hours of extra time, and if it's a draw,
Carl is managing in tight black trousers and a white tee.
That's been his common attire, I think.
This season,
have you got a problem with that? Have you? But he's wearing white.
It looks. Oh, good point. So he looks huge. He looks huge.
Simon. I would say so. I mean, I think Oxford have looked pretty good in most of the games this season. The biggest problem has just been sticking chances away. Yeah, we create so many good chances in games, and we just don't score them.
Taylor had a really bad second half. He didn't have a great playoffs. Then they've gone into this year, and he doesn't seem to have started with any force.
Streaky though, isn't he? I've always thought like he seemed to be like it'd go like 8 or 9 games without scoring, and then he'd get like 4 in 2 or something like that, and there'd be like one game. Like he actually played quite well in that second playoff game, but the game's already done then, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Jake Green back to no. We didn't see. We saw he got sent off. We didn't see it. And then we saw Brentford had a man sent off, and then at the end of the game we saw it was Baptiste. So, and we were actually wondering why don't they bring him on?
Yeah,
they did,
we're really clever. Yeah. Players are entering the pitch.
The arena. The arena is being filled with the gladiators of both the Oxford United Yellows and the Cheltenham Tigers. I want to say
Tigers.
Flying Squirrels.
Yes. The flying red squirrels from Cheltenham. Yeah. Do you think OUFC will score first? PJ Simpson says it's 2-1. 2 or 2.1. Sorry.
Well, PJ, you know as well as I do that has been the common theme, so you might as well back it. I think there hasn't been. I don't think we've conceded the first goal in a game.
No.
Wycombe was the first time we didn't score, but they didn't. So it's. Oxford need to get the ball rolling, put it that way. Grandstand Betters, we're live from Notre Dame.
Notre Dame!
Hello, mate. How you doing?
Hey, buddy.
Good to see you. Matt, what time's your live stream? Are you doing a live stream tomorrow? And if so, what time? Because I've completely forgotten. And Joshua Billingsley, do you think Sunderland will win today? Well, let me tell you, Joshua. Let me tell you a thing or two, Joshua. First of all, I need to look up who they're playing.
That's a good point. I mean, we've done our predictions. Fleetwood, yes. Yes, we do think they're going to win, because Fleetwood don't deserve to win a single football match ever.
And this is how in touch I am with Sunderland. If they don't win, sack Roy Keane, get rid of Niall Quinn. No, I'm only kidding. No,
Paolo Di Canio?
You know as well as I do, and you just want us to back you up. You should be winning that game.
Yeah,
Fleetwood have
100%.
had a great result last weekend, but they've been pretty poor. You should be going there, beating the pants off them.
I've been impressed as well. Like, Sunderland done really well this year. One of my mates who's a Sunderland fan was even saying, you're winning games that maybe it doesn't look like you should win.
Like last week was a case example.
Yeah. And Accrington is actually quite a tough match, and you won that, and that's a big result. You would think Fleetwood, they should be able to go there and get a result, but it's Sunderland and it's the League One. Right,
have we kissed your ass enough there, Joshua, to get a like from you? Just a
we
like.
got 8 likes.
There's 1 like from you on there, but this game is about to kick off. In fact, it has. Cheltenham have got the ball rolling. The usual tactic of just throwing a kick out wide to the wings, and Sam Long stands there and lets it go over his head for a throw into Oxford.
I just don't. I've never understood that as a tactic. Like, that's the tactic you play when you're like under sevens or something. It's like just boot it forward and everyone run towards the ball. Oh, cool. Yeah, we'll do that.
And do you know what? And it's been a tactic for as long as I can remember watching football. Oxford always used to do it, like back in the 90s, is try and throw that ball out wide. I have seen these there.
Don't look now, but Pessimistic Brother Alan is in the chat. Pessimistic Brother Alan, good day. How are you? What is your prediction for this game?
You don't want to know. I know what it is. Early chance for Cheltenham.
What a chance!
Well, you got Cheltenham player got to the byline, got a cross in. It looked like it was a combination of defender or maybe Jack Stevens who shepherded the ball behind. It is an early corner for Cheltenham, and as we know, Oxford have been a bit dodgy in some games of set pieces, so a good chance for them early doors, and Oxford need to be on it. Just simple, really long throw in, not dealt with well. Cheltenham's number 10 actually did really well.
Did a great job, great control on the ball.
But, good defending there. Decent block on the cross. Got it out. Why do Oxford never start? Oh, fucking hell, let's not get into that. Corner in. Free header. Looked like the referee had given a foul anyway, but it's... we won't talk about that. We won't talk about that free header, how he was unmarked. My brother said Cheltenham would win, as he's just put there. True to form.
It's Pessimistic Brother Alan. If he does not predict a Cheltenham victory, he wouldn't be Pessimistic Brother Alan.
Simon, the answer to your question, as Cheltenham have dominated the early stages of this game after 2 minutes, the answer to your question is really Robinson, and Robinson doesn't trust him.
This is a great play from Cheltenham. Good defending. Is that Shamlong?
I think that was Rand.
It's Rand. So Rand McNally's gotten that cleared. Great little tackle on his part.
1 p.m. Eastern Standard. Okay, Browns versus Texas.
If y'all want to watch a real good live stream coming straight out of America, check out the Grandstand Betters at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I believe that is a 5-hour deviation from what we're on right now. He will be watching the Western Wisconsin Browns versus the Eastern Country Texans. Get on down to the Grandstand Betters. They're real great.
Guarantee a good time. I guarantee. Look, he doesn't trust him as Oxford launched their first attack. And I personally would, and I think you've heard me say it loads of times, I'd love to see Adji get like a run of games what we've seen with Sights. First chance for Oxford to get a cross in.
Ball in! It's a penalty!
No penalty. And then
corner.
Sam Long...
Corner? Nope, not even a corner. They can't even get the ball in the box.
Right, Sam Long kept this ball alive. It's come out to... Looks like it's come out to Henry. There's Kane. Oxford working it well. It's got again. Sykes out wide.
Jeremiah.
Yep. And then Oxford do their usual thing of passing it along the back four, but Goran's still in possession. These white shorts are making Oxford look rather large
below
thighs. The race.
Huge thighs in this game.
And a sprayed out pole by Stevens, and Thornley has to put it out for a throw-in. But yeah, I'd like to see him get a run of games in the side, and that's the only true way of seeing how good he'll be. But Robinson, I don't think is going to give it to him. It's only going to be a matter of time before Adji's out on loan and inevitably out of the club at some point, which is a real shame. But
yes,
he kind of needs it.
Totally unrelated, Ian. Did you know that the Birmingham City Stadium is falling apart and falling down, and half of it is like derelict, and they can't put fans in it?
I didn't.
Yeah.
What made you think of that?
My uncle visited my dad on the way down south the other day, and he's a Birmingham City supporter, and apparently the club is in dire situation.
I've heard it's been in a dire situation for a while. Speaking of dire situations, I'm sure we'll talk at that derby at one point today. We were in a real dire situation. But Cheltenham have a free kick wide on their right-hand side. Good opportunity to get a ball into the box. And from the first one, Oxford kind of got a cheap free kick. This is a great ball in all the way through. And Oxford quite relieved that there's nobody there. And it goes behind for a goal kick. That's the sort of ball we don't do.
No.
That's the sort of quality ball that was whipped right across the 6-yard box. Just ahead of the striker, but a good ball in. And Oxford, we saw trying to work crosses. Actually, it wasn't a bad cross, the first one they got in.
the first one was good.
Just beat,
It felt a little bit like Henry threw himself on the ground really hoping he could buy a penalty there.
Yeah.
He just was standing and then all of a sudden on the ground, and it didn't look like there was a push, but...
I can't complain too much. Usually, last season we didn't seem to get any joy with penalties. This season we've had a couple already, so we're doing all right. And the penalty quota's doing okay so far.
Are you winning in the penalty quota?
Yeah, in the penalty quota.
Excellent.
Yeah. And Henry hasn't missed one yet, so that's good too.
There haven't been many goals in League One right now. I mean, I'm just literally looking at the BT Sport Hub
Early days, Thomas. Early days.
But I like an early goal.
Yeah, we do.
There you go. Ian, thoughts on Derby's 9-point deduction?
Right, Sykes got the ball down, trying to work his magic. He's a bit tied up. They got the ball out to Shammy Long. Can he get a cross in? He plays it out to Sykes. Sykes, come on, get a ball in. Long eventually does cross.
Great
it's a good ball in, but there's nobody attacking it.
Where is Taylor?
Where is nobody attacking that ball? It was a good ball in from Long, and Oxford are just trying to win possession back, and they finally do through McNally, but the ball forward again goes straight to Cheltenham, and they can play out from the back. Are they going to pump it forward? No, they try and work it.
I know we've got questions to answer, but I'd like to know what everyone thinks of Taylor right now. I just want to know, because I'm not impressed.
Dennis Taylor?
Matthew Taylor.
Oh, okay.
That's his name, right?
Yes, I wasn't sure if you were talking about a different Taylor.
Oh, that makes sense.
But thank you for backing up my point. I'm not surprised I'm not surprised by that, considering we talk about it regularly, that my brother agrees with me about Dan Adgie. Just what more do you want in a player? He's a fucking awkward player to play against. He's got pace, he's got power, he's got a great finish on him.
Yeah, 100%.
But only want to let that genie out of a bottle for 2 or 3 minutes at the end of the game.
Yeah, well, also, you don't play him in his actual position. He keeps putting him on the wing.
Keeper.
He's clearly better up front.
Keeper?
Right, I mean, manager? Could we put him
forward,
but
camera angle deceived us there. We thought that was a chance, maybe Taylor in behind. But
well held.
It was probably pretty easy for the keeper. This
Cheltenham looked good.
Yeah, looked good so far. Picking up the ball on the edge of the box, shooting chance.
No,
always going to go wide, but good effort. You know, definitely encouraging sign from Cheltenham. But Tom, this stadium is technically called Whaddon Road.
Okay,
but they've rebranded it through sponsorship. It's now called the Jonny Rocks Stadium.
Who is Jonny Rocks?
I don't know. Is it? I keep thinking of Johnny Walker, but it's not.
What if it's an off-brand Johnny Walker whiskey? Jonny Rocks!
There's your League One goal, Tom.
Wigan 1-0 against...
Wait, Oxford are on the front foot here. Chance!
Oh! Jeremiah Sykes tried to back-heel it.
That was Sykes in the box, isn't it? Again...
That is not his preferred area of the pitch.
Again, so he's not playing Wimbledon either, and that's the only team he can score against. But that looked like good work from Gavin White out there, who got a cross in, and a back-heeled attempt by Sykes, really. And one of those ones which would have gone in would have been fantastic.
Yeah.
But it was straight at the keeper and had no pace on it. So.
Ian, we have another goal in the League One, and it is shocking. Saido Berahino has scored a goal. It's Sheffield Wednesday 1. Shrewsbury Town 0.
Oxford coming forward at the edge of the box.
Have a dig!
Chance to shoot.
Oh!
I think that was Herbie Kane.
That's right, the goalkeeper. Taylor, get back!
It was Henry. That was Henry. One of it. That was a weak effort, really, wasn't it? It went straight, easy for the goalie, but encouraging sign. Oxford doing a bit what Cheltenham were doing there. It's not kind of picking up that second ball in midfield and driving, which is good to see.
This looks like it's going to be a good game. I mean,
I thought this might be a bit of an open game. Because so far Cheltenham have looked alright going forward, but have conceded a few too many goals.
Yeah, you can see that in their play right now. Robert Allen, thank you for agreeing with me. Taylor out. He said Taylor fucking out. Get rid of him. Sell him now.
Can't put words in his mouth.
Yes. Ian, do I have time? Can we quickly pause and I can say things?
Yes.
Thank you to all of our Patreon subscribers. Thank you to Robert Allen, Christina Allen, PJ Simpson, Matthew Bowden. Thank you to the everlasting support from Grandstand Bettors. If you guys like a tipster website, head to Grandstand Bettors. If you do enjoy our channel, please consider supporting us on Patreon. The Patreon has paid for us to get an iFollow pass. It's paid for us to be able to use the iFollow pass in the UK. It's paying for us to go watch Sheffield Wednesday versus the Mighty Yellows on the 2nd. So all the support you guys give us goes right back into the channel, and we really do appreciate it. So thank you to everyone who's done it, and please consider doing it. But at the very least, please like, comment, subscribe, like this, because we got 13 concurrent viewers and only 10 likes. So let's get that to 13. Maybe let's get that to 18 likes. I don't know how you do that. Maybe create a new account to do that for us. But anyway, football. Sam Long throws it in on the right-hand side. Ball's moving forward. Taylor's throwing himself about like a child. And let's see what happens here.
Really, really exciting news, as we have a little, what we thought was a little technical glitch there, but we've come over it, is that we bought our tickets today for Sheffield Wednesday versus Oxford United. Obviously,
first game in 2 years.
Yeah, if you haven't been following the lives of me and Thomas and our chronicles, Thomas now lives on 69 Douchebag Lane here in Leeds.
If you have any mail, please address it there.
121 Pretentious Bastard Avenue. As Cheltenham tried to play the ball out from the back, and it just ends up with an Oxford throw-in high on the left.
Finish our life stories. I was enjoying hearing about mine.
The people, Tom, the people.
I'll tell you what happens. You concentrate on
right,
your
so
side.
Thomas now lives in Leeds because he is a clever lad and got a better job. And myself, I moved to Sheffield, and that was clearly because I'm just a marauding gypsy that can't stay settled in one place for too long. So, yes, but Sheffield Wednesday versus Oxford United will be the first game we both attending since Man City versus Oxford.
I think that's right.
Christmas 2019. So it'll be fantastic.
It's insane.
We'll be documenting everything that we can. Hopefully there'll be no disasters, but it should all be pretty good.
In other news, Cov winning against Millwall 1-0, which makes Papa Pickering very happy. Crew have taken the lead. Michael Bostwick has scored an own goal for Burton. I am in shock. Jimmy Floyd will be positively radiating anger on the sideline.
That is the only way Burton would concede. I think.
Exactly.
Right, here come Oxford, but good move. Bursting forward. I don't think that was the right pass. But Henry's picked it up on the other side. Shooting chance again.
Oh, right at the goalkeeper.
But two sighters for Henry now. He's hit him straight at the keeper. That one also got a bit lucky, I thought. But you know, they I don't think that was the right pass inside. Should have gone out wide, but shooting chance nonetheless. And Oxford come forward again. Here is Kane.
Stupid try and turn.
Dispossessed in midfield there.
Jake Green, you might be going to the game. Jake Green, if you're going to the game, we might see you.
Yeah.
If you're around. Kid.
Did you ever read a book, Dating for Owls? It's called The Wit to Woo. Simon Wilkinson is taking a pic. Where is I can't remember his name.
What's his name? Who is the most annoying person that watches this channel?
Oh, he wasn't annoying. He was great. It was great.
Lord something?
Yeah, Lord Lucan.
Lord Lucan. Where is Lord Lucan? Get us Lord Lucan.
Because that's his kind of joke, but I like it, Simon. Good stuff.
You loved those jokes. They drove me up the wall because I had to say them out loud every time because you were paying attention to this.
It's good.
So, they're replaying this attack, but an Oxford player's down hurt. It'd be nice to see what happened to the hurt Oxford player over this attack that turned into nothing with a strike right at the goalkeeper.
I don't think he was. See, these are the situations here. Oxford have a free kick about midway inside the Cheltenham half where they've got an opportunity to swing a ball into the box. And these are the situations where Oxford have been terrible this season, Thomas. The productivity from these areas is so poor, and time again we just try and swing a ball in and it never works, and I don't get angry about it.
Nice. It tries to be different. Right. He's put it in the middle. Oh, that was decent. That was a decent move.
I can't believe that was right on cue, but that was perfect. Here comes, I think this is...
Oh, just put it in the box!
There we go. And it comes all the way back out again, but Oxford actually did try and do something different with a run by Sykes down the right hand side, which just a different angle really, and that was nice to see because generally the set piece play has lacked any imagination other than just shut your eyes and try and put it vaguely about the penalty spot.
Yes, Jake Green, if you are at that Sheffield Wednesday match, let us know. Genuinely, let us know. We'll come say hi. Maybe, probably, definitely. We're going to be lit, though, just as a warning.
And we'll be wearing, like, one of
Sheffield Wednesday kit?
Yeah, definitely. One of those jumpers where two people wear the same jumper.
Yeah. Well, that's why I went to buy one ticket, right?
So, I'm terrible at identifying these Oxford players.
I mean, I don't know who half this team is anymore.
Yeah, so you don't. It's your first viewing of most of these players.
Yeah, I haven't seen them play yet this year. Except for when you make me watch random highlights every now and then.
Well, the only highlight I've made you watch is that Morecambe goal.
I was just trying to...
And that was pretty good.
Yeah, I got nothing like that. I didn't see him play at all. Bayern Munich up 4-0.
When Tom... Very biased opinions doesn't exist to Tom. Oh, come on, Sykes.
Sykes is actually... He's a Damatrone.
Right, Oxford have got a chance to cross in again. Alex Sykes.
What an awful cross.
We'll give Tam Long a pass, though. Well, good work by
Good
Taylor
ball
that
in,
time.
edge of the box. Why?
Overplaying again by Oxford, but this is what it's been. Encouraging signs for Oxford again, looking good. Sykes had a really good chance there. It was a really good cross, and he got there ahead of the defender, but his touch just
shoot.
Yeah.
Why are you taking a touch 6 yards out of goal?
Awkward height. I don't know. I'm just trying to say.
Diving header.
Yeah, you could have done a diving header.
At least your defense is in existence. Rotherham don't have one. We're dreadful.
Oh, really?
Let me say that we know for a fact that Rotherham don't like getting promoted the easy way. They are going to make it as hard as possible for themselves, and then they'll go on a run.
They'll have a nice little run at the end. Really, I'm curious, John. Tell us about Rotherham. It's been an all right start, hasn't it, for you? You kind of... I know you lost... It was a bit of a shocking one last weekend, but generally it's been an okay game. Okay start, I would say. I know, last season was let's not even think about last season.
Are Rotherham the Norwich of the Championship?
Go
up to the Championship, go down.
Them and Peterborough might have a claim for that, but certainly it's a title.
Well, Ian, I don't know if you've seen it, but Peterborough are winning right now. They're up 1-0.
They are up 1-0. But that doesn't mean they'll stay up.
Good point.
Because I don't know how many games there are in the Championship. 102?
Well, if there's 102 in the Championship, there's like 305 in League One.
Exactly. And League 2 is even more.
League One.
And the conference
League 2 actually takes 3 years
Conference
to play.
is 1,050.
Once every 5 years, a team is promoted.
I'll let you guys know. Right, Oxford are on the attack again. Tagging down the left-hand side. Gavin White, chance to maraud.
Nope.
Chance to maraud, but ends up passing all the way back to a centre-back. That looked like the hardest ball to pick. Good ball in.
Oh, good idea. Oh!
But Oxford end up good. That was a good ball
Corner.
in. A good deep cross from Long. It looked like there might have been number 21.
Eric Sykes. Yes, I like to see stuff like that in the chat. Eric Sykes.
That was Gavin White running onto that cross from Gavin White's number 21. That was White running onto that cross.
And Sykes look exactly the same at this distance. Like, genuinely, they
Gavin
look
White and who? Agi?
Jeremiah.
Oh.
Corner
for Oxford. Can we get a goal from a corner? It's thrown in. No.
Go on, have a dig.
Edge of the box.
Corner deflection. Oh.
And Cheltenham Town. I think there's an offside in there anyway, but Cheltenham cleared the danger.
Robert Allen, the answer to your question is always Nottingham Forest. Always for 1,000 years and one Nottingham Forest.
I think Derby. They look like that could be the sort of thing that derails them right down to even League 2 with the kind of the knock-on points they have to take.
They have to hope they get all of them done in one go, though, don't they?
Which they might not do. You know what these things are like. How they like to 2 years later they'll just say, "Remember that thing you did?"
Well, I find it interesting that when a club is in financial debt, they get fined £100,000. Yeah. I honestly, we talk about this all the time, about the actual ramifications of this, but I actually don't know the correct way to do it, because how is fining a team the best thing to do?
I know.
But then how is a point, what possible thing can you do to make them, a Wigan 2-0 up, Watford have taken the lead against Norwich, Swindon have just taken the lead against Northampton.
That was an early kickoff as well, so that one's way into the second half in the Swindon game. Watford are 1-0 up against... Did you just say Watford are 1-0 up? Sorry.
Yeah.
And also as well, the thing with the Derby thing is the fact of you do all these points deductions and you do all these fines, and it's just and again, the always thing, the people who suffer are the guys that have to pay their money to watch this, what will probably be tripe now for the next few seasons until they get rid of all the debt. And Derby fans will keep going and keep going and keep going. And the thing that you work for all week and look forward to, you no longer look forward to it anymore because it's because of a few people who have managed the club badly, and Derby have to pick up the pieces for that for years to come. But
what a god-awful cross from Shamlong.
Rotherham have taken the lead, John. Rotherham have taken
Sunderland
the lead.
as well. Sunderland, Rotherham, both 1-0 up. Ben Wiles for Rotherham, Ross Stewart for Sunderland. two big sides that should be in the promotion.
I think Ross Stewart's like the man. He's the man for them this season.
Would you describe him as El Hombre?
I would say he was the new guy who scored all the goals from last season that the Sunderland fans didn't really like.
Okay, cool. No, for sure.
Wyke, I think.
Old Wykey. 21-point deduction would be...
Yikes.
I mean, you're going down at that point. But another question is like, the Wayne Rooney thing, it's surely just because he's Wayne Rooney, he's in charge of that club, right? Like, there's no management... Like, I don't know. Derby doesn't seem like they're still playing good. Like, surely he's there just to put seats and people in the seats.
I got a bad word to say about Rooney.
You don't? No. All right. I don't see him being the world's greatest manager, personally.
Well, the world's greatest manager. That's what you're going for. He's either... So there's no middle ground there. He's either going to be horseshit or the world's greatest manager.
Yes, it's the world we live in. It's called polarization. You're either the best or the worst at your job at any one time.
I don't see him being the world's greatest manager.
Cheltenham, great ball through the middle, good turn, great challenge, well done.
Yeah.
Both Oxford centre backs. Yeah. It's come back out to Simon Eastwood.
Yes. Or even Simon Eastwood Jr. in goal. Jack Stevens. Look like a pretty simple ball through the middle. They really cut Oxford open quite easily there. But the centre backs got back with a good challenge, which stopped it. I think from a Cheltenham point of view, you'd be saying, like what we said with Sykes, just fucking shoot.
Yeah, just hit it. Just
and
actually
Oxford
hit it.
just clear then. Oxford get the ball forward and bounces all the way through for a goal kick. But look, it's an open game as we thought. Both sides are in this for sure. I wouldn't. Whoever's, you can see this one 2 or 3 goals in this one for sure at the moment, couldn't you?
MK Don's losing 1-0 to the Gills. Verdane, Olivier.
He's like he's their main guy, isn't he? He's the guy who scores the goals for them, and
balls.
Yeah. Oxford next week play Gillingham, and that's going to be a tough game. That's actually not a game I'm looking forward to, because last season, remember, we had the remarkable comeback against Gillingham with Sam Long getting those 2 goals at the end. But for 80 minutes of that game, we were shite.
The end of last season was so exciting as an Oxford fan. They just kept pulling out results, and then when you thought they'd win, they'd lose, and then they have to pull out 3 more results, and they just do it, and then they'd lose, and you were just like...
And then like that game against Gillingham was literally doom and gloom. We were garbage. It was so bad, and then we just Winnell got a goal, and then two goals from Long at the end, and then we did the same against Shrewsbury. But 2-0 up for Rotherham now. Great start for them.
Ben Wiles at the second of the game. He's
putting Bolton to the sword.
Oxford attacking here. Nothing comes of it.
I tell you what, we get some Bolton fans that comment on our videos, and I tell you, they just cannot take any criticism against their side whatsoever. It's like they had a 0-0 draw against Burton, and that video went up like a couple of weeks ago, and I only just got the comment in today saying, you know what you're talking about, they parked the bus. I'm like, yeah, but they're allowed to do that. He still defended well for a draw.
But this is like the Arsene Wenger thing where it's like, well, they defended too well.
Strike! I think that's a corner to Oxford, but what a hit. I think that was Henry again.
I don't think I was on target, though.
It was his 3rd attempt of the game. This was a dipping volley, which probably was curling wide, but Flinders Crispy Pancakes had no idea that was going wide and had to pull out the save, and he did. But, probably going wide, I think.
Great effort, though. Great idea.
Great effort.
They're not afraid to try and bang him, isn't it?
Corner to Oxford, so count it down. 3-2-1, Cheltenham allowed. Oh my God, we're trying something different. I can't believe it.
This hasn't worked, though.
Deep cross. No, it hasn't worked.
No. Why is every Oxford cross no one near the...
No.
That's
what I mean. They're just literally just they put it into an area where it's all their players. Maybe they'll score an own goal.
If we boot it at them enough times, one of them will make a mistake. I'm sure of it. I'm sure. Eastwood isn't in goal. What? Eastwood isn't in goal. I'm furious. I can't support this Oxford team.
If you heard us, we said it was Simon Eastwood Jr.
Oh yeah,
who is Jack Stevens. But long ball in behind. Taylor with a chance to run onto it. He's got there first. Taylor with a shooting chance. Looks like that's offside.
Is the offside? Oh, okay. I was like, that was a debatable tackle, but no one was complaining. So
yeah, we have
Forest
to,
up 1-0. By the way,
we have to turn the sound down for this, so we can't always hear what is probably pretty clear
to everyone else.
To everyone else, so we have to make our own minds.
There was that weird decision in the Wolves game earlier today where the flag went up and the referee let play go on for like a minute.
I know,
and a half.
it's like he's like, well, Wolves are going to score at some point.
Just let them go.
Let them score, and then I'll pull it back.
They just need to feel good about themselves again, Ian. They just need to feel good about themselves. John, we will keep up to date with this Rotherham result.
John, I don't like to hear that. You're 2-0 up away.
Just out of interest, John, are you related to Robert Allen?
Oh, God, that means he's related to me.
Yeah. Yeah, but you're optimistic, Brother Allen.
Yeah, that's true. The yin and... I don't know.
The yin and the yangs.
But where's my other brother fit into that, then?
But he's a yin as well. He's got 2 positive Allens and now 2 negative Allens. They have to balance out. Also, Lampard, yeah, he kind of did, but Lampard had at least a year of experience where he was quite a good manager. Gerrard went to Scotland, like, no offence.
Right, Oxford have pressed well and won the ball back, but it looks like they haven't been able to counter-attack too quickly. But Kane!
God knows how Patrick Vieira got his job.
I haven't seen much of Kane yet.
Salford player sent off. Exciting.
To just...
There
we go. Oxford have won the ball back in. Let's see if we can get a quicker attack going. Kane again. Shit ball again. That's put us to... He's not done that well so far, Kane. I say 2 or 3 times he's given the ball away quite cheaply in midfield. And it's given Cheltenham a chance to counter themselves now. And they get forward down the right-hand side with a chance to cross. It is a good cross.
Well out.
And actually well defended by Rand. And it looks like
Long might get away.
Henry bring it away.
And just
completely slices his kick. It might have been Long with a header in Henry. But,
sorry.
I know it was worthy of a chuckle. It was pretty embarrassing.
Oh, man, it was like, as he missed it, you instantly saw his face just go, oh, for fuck's sake. Like, oh, yeah. Yep, Swans are sinking away, John. 3-0. This is a pretty debilitating scoreline.
I mean,
Gills have had a sending off. Stuart O'Keefe is off. That Gillingham game is gonna...
That means he won't be available for the Oxford United game.
It's
right,
probably...
Oxford playing...
Ball.
That's a shit ball, really.
I thought there was somebody else running on. I was like...
Sykes is the winger, though, isn't he?
Yeah.
It's just behind Sykes, really, when he played it. But Oxford trying to win the ball back in this corner.
Well done.
Sykes does well, but
it's
hit his hand, I think.
Oh, come on. He can't possibly get out of the way of that.
Yeah, but when he ran up to it, he was shouting, I'm going to handle this.
Superman! West Brom losing to Preston. Jeez, championship's going nuts.
If you want us to do 25 minutes on the impact of Stuart O'Keefe not playing in the game next week, then let me finish.
Super chat.
You're in the wrong place.
Thought you were going to try and get us a super chat.
Yeah, sorry, yes. I mean...
Super chat the shit out of us.
Yeah. We forgot to say, Oxford score a goal, it is a minimum £50 super chat. Actually, £5 super chat, and then £50 at all other times. Right, Oxford chance again.
Why
are you playing those simple? Like, what
is he doing?
Why are you? There's a few times they always seem to take the difficult option.
What he said. Taylor is running with the ball. He's just entered the opposition third, and all of a sudden he just turns 90 degrees to his left without looking, by the way, isn't checked, and just kicks the ball as hard as he can to the touchline.
But it just seemed that Oxford appealing for offside is not given, and Cheltenham come forward, but Oxford clear it up with Goran, and Thornley can smack it away. But yeah, there's a few times Oxford just seem to play the difficult ball.
Difficult ball? They're playing the imaginary ball. They're playing passes that nobody else in their right mind would... Like, do you remember when Van Gaal was in charge of Man United and they wouldn't tap balls in, and then it turned out that he told everyone they didn't
Everybody remembers that because you remind us of it all the time.
But this is the sort of thing where MK Dons already equalised 2 minutes after sending off. But this is the sort of thing where you imagine Carl Robinson's telling them to do this, because why else would you just keep doing no-look blind passes? The whole team does them. It's not just Taylor.
Why is that guy wide?
That's a fantastic
That's a great ball, but he's
wide.
Completely free.
Cheltenham ball in the box.
Good defending by Thornley. Good, very, very important block there to get it behind for a corner. But very cracking ball out wide. Yeah. But again, Cheltenham man, acres of space. But that's the sort of passes, not a blind raking pass across the field. One where you can actually pick a man out.
We make it sound like a FIFA 21 game. What? Because it's end to end. Or because it's so frustrating because you've hit the cross button and for some reason your player has hit the ball backwards for no reason. Or like in FIFA where you slide tackle, win the tackle, and the player like doesn't fall over, just picks the ball up and keeps running while your player's still on the floor. Yeah, that's like supporting Oxford. 100%. It's like playing FIFA.
Corner to Cheltenham, into the area then. That, to be fair, that was an Oxford-style corner, but Herbie Kane can bring the ball away.
He's looked for the difficult pass.
I mean, and it's straight through to the goal.
But just why?
Awful pass. He looks rusty as fuck, Herbie Kane at the moment.
Again,
the man who seems to have lost all his hair.
He has gone completely bald.
But why not just shave it all off? Why he still looks like he's got like the stubbly bits?
Do you not always question that in men that don't shave their head and leave like these weird outside areas?
Right, Cheltenham on the attack.
Well, great defending. It's just
again. That was a great block by Oxford to get it behind from a corner. But Cheltenham turning defence into attack really quickly.
They're looking really good.
They're looking good going forward. Oxford not looking bad, but Arsenal scored.
Odegaard.
Wow.
We'll get into that in a minute. Furious about the situation.
Let's get this Cheltenham corner out of the way first. I hope we don't see score updates on this before this.
Ipswich Town leading against Lincoln.
It won't last.
Fine.
It won't last.
Because it's against Ipswich? Or
I did. This was the first time I didn't back Ipswich in predictions. So
definitely get a result.
So and I said this will probably be their first win of the season. Delay. We've got a delay here. Why have we got a delay here, Tom? This is where iFollow really doesn't do a very good job. This is where iFollow does a really poor job, where they really don't tell you what's going on. They just hold the camera at a...
Why don't they pan? They never pan.
No, it's terrible. And then they play replays at, like when the team's on the attack.
Oh, every time.
Corner. Good corner, but all the way across. They look decent corners though, but again, like... Nobody
carrying them, but there's
a few times Cheltenham have got good balls in there, and it's like, but no one seems to be attacking it.
That is, I mean, the vision to look for the Cheltenham player there to actually hit it and almost right to him was a 60-yard raking crossfield ball. That's fantastic. East Fife have had a sending off. I know that's what we all care about. East Fife a sending off. Snipes.
That's another long raking ball. Good defending. Good defending there.
Well done.
And good defending both. And Kane can bring it out, so he'll probably overhit it. No, good ball. And White can attack
forward. Now. Here's the counter attack. Come on, at full pace. Is he going to put it across? Oh, it's just a tear.
Henry should be running in there.
Oh, Henry'd already made his run. So, to be fair, White took freaking ages to play.
Henry was on the edge of the box. He was standing there.
Oh, I thought
Taylor was the one in the box. Henry's like number 17. He was just stood there.
Is Sykes basically playing striker in this game?
Snipes fire. We support.
Snipe fires.
I support Oxford United. I drag Thomas along with me to support Oxford United, but he is more of a young boys of Burn fan. As Oxford win a corner with a good cross, and which was just a bit overhit, but the defender headed it behind. More of a Manchester United fan. In fact, he is a Manchester United fan.
It's probably better said that way.
Yes.
MK Dons have equalised, but Derby have taken a 1-0 lead. Max Bird has scored, so that 21-point penalty is now looking more like 18.
Looking pretty sweet for Derby.
Oh, yeah. Do you remember...
Wait, Oxford are going to score here from a corner. Is it written in the stars? Oh,
that was a terrible corner.
I didn't say it was this corner. I said it was the next one.
I'm sorry, yeah.
Luckily, somehow they've got another one. This is poor. The standard of set pieces is really bad.
Do you ever get worried that the only ads during football games are erectile dysfunction ads?
Like, you know how like they say like ads are like tailored to you? Yeah. I see a lot of erectile
Yes.
Right.
Much better ball in. Goalkeeper flaps! Oh, why is he taking so long? Still driving though, he's on the right hand side.
James Henry now have a chance to cross. It's not actually a bad ball in. And Oxford win another corner. But that was number 4 for Oxford, which I think was either Thornley or McNally.
Rand.
It was Thornley who just dilly-dallied on the ball.
He just needed to try and hit that quicker. Why is he letting it bounce? Bounce.
Right. Oh, fucking the angle, the camera angle.
They're
So
coming,
far
mate.
away, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's coming.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Not creating a lot from... Not reworking the keeper too much, though, are we?
No.
It's very much like... I suppose they haven't either, but it's very much like... Usual story from Oxford is decent build-up play.
Yeah.
That was a good ball out wide. Goran now, what can he pick?
Can be fine.
Backwards, man. Why go backwards? Alright, got the ball out wide of Henry. That looks a shit ball.
Someone's saying Derby have scored 2.
Wow.
John, are you saying Derby have scored 2? Am I reading that correctly? We haven't come through here yet, but that doesn't mean...
Norwich have equalised.
Norwich have equalised. Timo Pukki. I said 0-0.
Snipes said, how is Derby even scoring? I thought they were... Yeah, well, you know, it's the hope that kills them, isn't it?
It is 2-0. Curtis Davies. Well, I didn't know he still played football. Clearly he's at Derby.
Someone.
Yeah. Fair enough. I mean, yeah. Very quickly, Ian.
And there's Taylor picking up the ball on the halfway line.
Well, I mean, where else would your star striker be? Peterborough 2-0 up. Johnson Clark-Harris with a goal penalty in the 35th minute. Come on, the Peterborough. I want them to stay in League One, in the Championship.
Right, Oxford trying to work it with Sam Long and Henry and Sykes, but all they can get is a throw-in.
What's
So
wrong?
I've been impressive Oxford so far. I must admit, I thought they'd
Offer more.
Yeah.
The performance is flat. There's a lot of mistakes.
It's a very mistake-ridden game, isn't it? There's a lot of overhit passes and a lot of
imaginary passes.
Yeah, and they've gone. What I've liked about Oxford in recent games away from home is they've been a bit more. They've got the ball like what Cheltenham do, and Oxford have done that in recent. They've got the ball forward quickly. They've really not done that. I mean, I'd really like to see. I really have hoped Williams would have played this game, and I really hope he does come on. So I really think he adds a lot to Oxford going forward.
What about Dan Adjie? Maybe a player will stand in the actual box.
Yeah, but Oxford have won it high up
Ball in
here.
the box, ball in. Oh, it's another corner. Good ball in, though.
It's great defending, to be fair.
Yeah.
A free kick there. No, it looks like
it looks like a corner.
Yeah, good ball in. It was over Taylor, but it was Sykes arriving at the back post, but good defending by Cheltenham to get it out for another corner. What are we going to do with this one, Tom? Just pass it back to the keeper?
I think the best thing to do is just hit it out for a throw-in. Right off the bat, just clear it back for a throw-in.
Do you know what? I used to always... My crap joke was always you might as well just kick it out for a goal kick. But kick it out for a throw-in.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
You've probably got more chance.
Pin him. Oh, okay.
Oh, my God, what was that?
Tried to put it in. He's taken a poor
Henry
touch.
on the edge of the box and a shot. Oh! What an effort. What is getting closer, James Henry? That is by far the best chance Oxford have fashioned, and it's Henry with a 30-yard stinging shot, which Flinders did brilliantly to get it over the top of the stadium, which isn't a big stadium, I must say, but that is a strong hand from the keeper there to turn it over.
He's so lucky he's managed to pull out of his locker. So his first touch is garbage. He then manages to get some space, but he's absolutely pinked it. And that's after his brace in the last game, or was that a hat trick?
Yeah, a couple of games ago, or last home game against Lincoln.
Wednesday, I missed a penalty, of course.
Corner to Oxford United. Is this going to be the moment?
Good ball in again.
No, one
well
by the Cheltenham
cleared.
defenders, but Oxford should be able to keep the pressure on here. Long drive. Who the fuck? That was
Rand.
Herbie Kane?
Was it Kane or Rand? One of the two.
That.
It was probably Kane. Actually looked bold.
Ooh, why is he? Why would you shoot from there?
I don't know. It's 40 yards out.
Really.
Yeah, I agree. Robert Allen, he does seem like the best.
Looks like the player's going to score, that's for sure.
I'd also say the only real attacking option.
Yeah, it's a worrying thing, isn't it?
Can I just very quickly say thank you to all of you for being on here, as always, and I will do this multiple times. Thank you to all of our Patreon backers. Thank you, Robert Allen, Matthew Bowden, Christina Allen, and PJ Simpson, who is on this channel. We hope you guys are enjoying this. Genuinely, if you guys are enjoying watching this channel, consider signing up for our Patreon. The cheapest membership is £3 a month, but it goes towards helping us go to live games like Sheffield Wednesday versus Oxford in Sheffield, which we'll be going to on the 2nd, and sending you guys lots of videos from. And that is correct. MK Dons are winning, John. Peter Chioso has scored the go-ahead goal against 10-man Gillingham.
Oh, God, the keeper nearly fucked up with that.
Sam Wilkinson, what's coming for us? Christmas rolls, his next goal. Away from home, Christmas.
That's like a dagger through my heart, Simon.
Oh, you love it.
When's Christmas this year? 25th again, is it?
I hear they change it up every now and then just to get you.
Why can't it be more like Easter? Regular date.
been stored up for a whole like.
Oh God, I've been
year,
saying that for like 20 years.
It's
It's part of my failed stand-up routine.
So you're tight 5.
I don't know why. Whenever I used to say it, they'd open the jar of crickets.
Oh no.
Look, I wouldn't. It could be Christmas. It could be. Shrewsbury 1-1. Pompey 1 down.
Arsenal beating Burnley. That's bloody annoying.
Oh, Cheltenham. MK Dons have turned that around quite smartly.
Well, I mean, that sending off was pretty helpful. When are you going to give your background on O'Keefe?
We could tell you about how O'Keefe would impact this game.
Ah.
PJ, he always with the bets.
No, so he loves it. He loves it. Ian, explain this to me.
Live bet over 0.5 goals in the first half is quite a good price.
It's because no one can get the ball. Like, I mean, look at this. Even when Oxford see a decent long ball, they can't seem to make it work right now. Oh, Cambridge United are beating Portsmouth.
Right, chance to get a ball in. He doesn't take it. Sykes is out wide. Can he get it to either Long or Henry? Tries to come inside. Cuts back out again. Henry out wide. Plays it to Sykes. This is a good move. Ball. Down the line. Sykes, all he can do is win a corner. Good defending again for Cheltenham. They've been pretty strong at the back so far.
Joe Ironside. Why can't he play for Oxford? What a great name.
That is a good name. It reminds me of a Danny Invincible. That was a good name.
Yeah, it's a great one. Yes, Bristol Rovers are down 3-0. That's what you get for appointing the big man in charge.
They're really struggling. They've had a really poor start.
But you knew that, because Joey Barton only wins when he threatens to kill the players, and they do well.
Thomas, forget all this. Oxford have got a corner. It's a guaranteed goal this time. Oh my God. Once again, it didn't look like one Cheltenham player. It looked like at least 2, maybe 3, ready to head that
4?
ball away.
Oh, Cheltenham player down. He's hurt himself. He says he has an owie, I believe, is the official. Oh, yeah. Oh, he might be. Is he coming off?
The Oxford. This is the old probably strategic drinks break.
What, in the 41st minute? Of all the times to have a drinks break now.
You say like the little things of the little things of just like his corners. At what point do you just like not even bother trying as like a defender and stuff, because you just know it's not going to be anywhere near you?
I don't think Cheltenham need to put players in the box, because Oxford can't seem to get it to someone else in their team. Like, they can't complete 3 passes.
I can't even remember many. I just, and again, I'm getting old here, but I can't even think of the 8 games I've seen of Oxford play this season. Many chances they've fashioned from set pieces, other than the 2 penalties they've scored.
You know what they need? They need Gareth Southgate in charge.
I wouldn't be so sure, John, as I glossed over that comment before we started talking about Gareth Southgate. My brother bought me Gareth Southgate socks, by the way. For my birthday.
What, like his actual socks he wore, or he has like a brand of socks?
Well, they had Gareth Southgate's face on it, so I imagine they were the ones he wore, yes.
Oh. Fair enough.
Yeah. So you don't get good birthday presents when you get older.
No. Liverpool beating Palace 1-0. I don't think there's any surprise there.
Only joking, Robert. You know I've worn them because I took a picture of them. I don't know, John. Oxford are coming on strong, but Cheltenham have looked good when they have got forward as well and caused Oxford problems. It's, at the moment, again, Oxford aren't, other than those 3 kind of long-range Henry shots, 4 long-range Henry shots.
Yeah, I think it's about there. 5.
Only really the last one was really going in.
This game looked really exciting at the beginning, but it's kind of petering. Neither side.
You feel it.
He's trying.
Yeah. You feel it's kind of like both sides are kind of settling for this half time now.
Yeah.
But Cheltenham have got a free kick on the edge of on the halfway line. It looks like they're just going to bang this up.
Robert, if they do win 5-0, I would love some Southgate socks. Just saying. Birthday's in November. I'll wear them. We both know I will.
Don't tempt him. Don't tempt him.
Broadcasting the shirt you bought me all the time.
Oh
no! He's dropped it! It's good defending.
Stevens came and did drop it. There was a lot of bodies. Oxford got a chance though on the break here. Taylor.
How many
slowed
touches?
Slowed it down, didn't he?
How many touches?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Stevens didn't look great there, but there were a lot of bodies in between him and the player, so I'd like to think Oxford had enough bodies there protecting him, but he's got that in his locker this season a bit flappy. He can be a bit flappy at corner, not sometimes.
He was so solid last year as well. I mean, he's still better than Eastwood, who completely fallen apart.
It's a bit of a ever-changing defence, which I don't think's helped a lot this season.
There's a big goal for Northampton to equalise against Swindon. Thank you, Rowan Allen, for informing us that.
I think it's from... My God. My goodness me.
Oh, Lord. Jeez, Rick. Right, this game needs to end. We need half-time.
We do need
I could really use half-time at this point.
Right. Oxford have a free kick midway inside the Cheltenham half on the left-hand side. A strong side from set pieces would see this as an ideal chance to get bodies in the box to get a goal just before half-time. But we know that Carl isn't thinking that.
No, Carl is thinking put one player... Oh, Wickham are beating Charlton 1-0.
He's thinking, get this ball away from our goal.
I mean, it's a fine ball in.
That's over hit.
No, he's got it.
He's going to get it. Good ball.
Terrible cross.
There were men there, though. There were fucking men at the back.
But, why are they there every time? Good ball.
Go on, shoot. Henry again from the edge of the box. He could have shot there, couldn't he? And that's just shit. Oh, fucking, this is frustrating.
Yep, Cheltenham break. Good ball forward. No.
Stevens has got that.
Stevens picks it up.
Right. Yeah, we will. We will enjoy it, don't worry. We'll enjoy a cup of tea. I wish I could have something stronger, but some of us have to drive back home.
You can have a tipple at half-time.
I can't. You know how it starts. I'll be drinking all your domestos before you know it.
That's true. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, it's half-time. We will be back in 10 minutes. We'll do 5 minutes of half-time analysis before we get into the second half. Thank you all very kindly for watching. We will see you in roughly 10 minutes. How do I start?
I don't like the delay.
I know you
The delay worries me.
I know, I don't like the delay either. Let me just make sure I click start streaming. I did. We're streaming. It's definitely happening. Anybody who's watching, please confirm you can see us. Oh, well, I can see us now. So
we were just talking about chess.
Yes, and playing with Wookiees. Did you know your kettle uses 6% of your daily electricity? That's more than any other appliance.
Well, that's an exciting... We're starting this on Kettle News, folks. And what is it they say when England play a game in a major tournament at half-time? It's like they have to put extra wattage through the national grid to take care of all the kettles that get boiled and stuff like that at the same time.
Indeed.
That's why you come on these streams, folks.
I mean, we're full of
news.
We're full of the good points.
We are from York. We are coming from Yorkshire now.
Live from Yorkshire,
which I'm pretty sure is the home of. There's a tea brand from Yorkshire, isn't there?
Yeah.
What is
Clipper.
it called? Clipper. Typhoon.
That is the worst tea.
It's funny, they call it. Why are we doing this?
I don't know why.
It's funny why we're talking It's funny why they call it Yorkshire tea. It's like I haven't seen the tea fields of Yorkshire yet.
Oh, have you not?
No.
They're just out there. Can't you see them?
Are they? All I see
it's in between that construction site and the DWP.
And the DWP.
Yeah, it's right there.
The Department of Wanking Pensioners.
So we started both half of this with you.
Look how many viewers came on after I said that.
Supremely inappropriate.
Hit that like button if you want to hear more tea facts. Or more acronyms that I get wrong.
Oh, please don't talk.
I think that they've taken an extra long half time in this game just because everybody needed a bit of a cold shower after that one. That was a drab first half.
I would love to be in the dressing room with Carl and just hear him
he wouldn't be saying anything bad.
No, I bet he's loud as all hell. I bet he is just screaming instructions. Gavin, you run down the line. You run down the line quickly and do good things. Henry, shoot all the time. Just keep shooting. Taylor, what the hell are you doing?
Maybe, I don't know. I get the feeling they'd be calm, but behind the eyes, you can see there's a madman. It's like a time bomb that could go off, and the players
at any moment
don't want to look the wrong way or say the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Because this powder keg could go off at any time.
Yeah.
And so, I would say that Carl would be in charm offensive mode at this time.
Gents, lovely to see all of you in here. Thank you for coming in at halftime. Thank you for all being here. Let me thank Taylor. Taylor, well done. You've turned up. Good for you. Simon Eastwood Jr., good job, old boy. Hello, James Huggett.
Yes, James. It is the first time we've been in the same screen. Live from Leeds.
Leeds. Lads. This game has given us nothing to talk about at halftime, by the way. That's why this is just absolute nonsense we're going through. We apologise. Please stick with us. The second half should really be starting.
Oh, Jake Green with a get Winnell on. I don't mean he's fit.
Does Winnell still play?
Well, he tries, but he's not fit. He's injured. I've heard a rumour that Chris Wilder is going to become the Nottingham Forest manager.
Really? That's interesting. It is the sort of club that could use somebody that could just stop the rot that essentially seems to be setting in.
I'm kind of hoping he still lives in Sheffield, because I'd like to see him around the streets so I could go and shake that man by the hand.
Would you do that though? Because some Oxford supporters absolutely hate him.
Well, probably I'd be too scared. Hi, Mr.
Is that because he petrifies you?
Hi, Mr. Wilder. But I would shake him by the hand and say thank you for the.
That sounds about right. He did a good job, no matter what people are saying.
I would sing that song. Thank you for the days I remember all my life.
Matt Uranka, enjoy your afternoon. Anybody who's on right now, do please consider going. Follow Grandstand Bettors on YouTube. Consider, if you need their betting advice, signing up as a member. They are fantastic. We really like them. And, one day me and Ian may end up in a video with them again.
No, you say that's crazy.
No, sorry. That definitely won't happen. Get Winnell on. Yep, we talked about that. This is a good live stream quality, etc. Thank you very much. I did that for comedy effect.
I'm going to assume the Winnell thing was done for comedy effect.
I thought the quality of the channel was comedy effect.
Jake, it was more scary. A joke that was tinged with fear, because nobody wants to see that cart horse going around.
No. Oh, I am really jealous that you're in America tailgating. We're stuck here. I'm stuck with Ian in this place in the north.
Does that mean when you're driving too close to the car in front?
Yeah, you get right behind him, and then you start drinking beer.
Oh, okay.
I'm told
and they're just literally barbecuing on their hood of the car.
Doing about 95 miles an hour, getting right up behind his car, just making some barbecue.
Engine black eggs. Oxford are on the attack at the start of this second half.
Classic ball forward.
Classic ball forward to no one.
He's shepherded it out for almost 10 yards and then realised the ball is just going to stop.
That was such a League One play.
Yeah, I mean, most of this game has been the definition of the League Now, it doesn't seem right that there's a League and a League
But I'd say that we haven't seen a couple of shitty goals, which would make League One. Usually an own goal from a set piece, and then
a goalkeeper total flap, and
someone defender kicks it against another defender's backside.
Those are always good ones. Or I do like the couple times of season 1 where the goalkeeper saves it, it hits the post, hits the goalkeeper, rolls in.
Yeah,
that's always good.
It's always harsh, isn't it?
PJ Simpson, where's my bong? That's from the other channel.
Huh?
Agreed with the concept of respecting Wilder and interesting with possible Forest role. I think, genuinely, Forest strike me as a bit of an Arsenal where they really do need a manager who's going to come in and make them hard to beat before they think they're...
They just had Chris Hughton.
I mean, they're different, though. I mean, Chris Wilder strikes me as like a Sean Dyche. Like, just... His teams don't play badly, do they? Tony Pulis...
He's not really done a bad job at any club he's been at, Wilder.
No.
Like, you look at...
Oh, Cheltenham on the attack. Oh, it's a terrible touch.
Dragged wide, but Cheltenham in the area. Looks like pretty well shepherded by Seddon out there. Chance on the overlap. Good ball in. Headed away by Long, but not very well. Cheltenham still got this ball alive on the edge of the box. A chip ball in, but it's going to roll all the way through. Bit of an Oxford cross That second one, which rolled all the way through. They had a similar one in the first half, didn't they? Which just went all the way through like that. Rolled out for a goal kick.
They've had a couple that have gone right by the post.
Definitely lack of cutting edge from both.
Which edge would you like to cut?
Yeah, cutting edge.
Jonny Rocks is the chauffeur's company, Ian.
Okay.
Interesting fact for you. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. This game is so poor. We're talking about the stadium sponsors. And did you know that Fiorentina just beat Genoa 2-1?
There we go.
There you go.
But Chrissy Wilder obviously got promotion with Oxford, got Northampton promoted, got two promotions, Sheffield United.
Yeah.
And obviously would have got them relegated.
Kept them in the league once.
Would have got them relegated, but managed to fall out with the owners before that.
Yeah.
Relegation went on his thing. Wow, Plymouth. What a start for them.
Green Army.
And then Oxford just pump a long ball forward. A very un-Oxford United ball forward, which, no surprising, goes over Taylor's head and straight through to Flinders. And the second half so far has looked a lot like the first. But we're only 3 minutes in.
Can we just change over to the Bayern Munich game, as they are now up 7-0 against Boca?
Remember they do kick off at 2:30 as well, so we could watch the end of that one and come back. But we're not going to do that, folks. We're not going to do that because I don't think there's a love for German football like what we have. But that's a fine ball out wide.
Fantastic ball.
And that is a chance for Sykes to get a ball into the box. It's not great, but Henry can pick up the scraps.
Finish!
Herbie Kane, he plays it out wide! And that's over the bar. Is that for a corner? Oxford overplaying again. You had Henry... Did very well to get it back to Kane on the edge of the box, and he could have shot, but he's played a ball out, maybe just a touch under hit to White, but White couldn't get his shot away before he was very well tackled by a defender. But good move by Oxford, nice touch by Kane there. Could have shot though, couldn't he?
Yeah,
could have shot. Again, Oxford tried
poor corner.
A ball out to Henry. It's played to the back. That could be offside. But it's a cross! It's a goal! Oxford, is it a goal? Is it offside? I think it's offside.
It looks offside. They look pretty happily offside.
So Oxford do actually score from a set piece, but it's actually offside. I actually thought that first ball in. I thought he was offside from there.
I mean, they're obviously not going to replay it or show it.
They will when Cheltenham have nearly got the ball in the net.
As Cheltenham get the ball in the net.
And Cheltenham come forward now with a nice ball over the top. It's blocked, but it comes out to their winger out on the right-hand side, cutting inside. And Oxford do well to block the cross. But Cheltenham now with a chance on the edge of the box and smash it high, wide and handsome over the top. But chances now for both sides with very quick attacks. Both sides looks good. They're not going to show that Oxford one, I don't think, now. But I thought it looked offside from either the first ball in, and then there were so many players unmarked. It's like it's probably more than likely one of them was.
Did I ask your opinion? No,
I didn't. Well, unfortunately, you're going to get it.
Okay, fair. That makes sense.
You're going to tell everyone about Augsburg?
No, I was going to tell them that Forest are now 2-0 up.
Pretty well as Forest.
Yes, indeed. There was no outstanding player the first half, James. They were all terrible. But it was James Henry if you did need one.
Yeah, James Henry had a decent half.
Or one of the centre backs, to be totally fair. The Oxford defence has been strong.
Offside? No, it's not offside. Oxford just... Oh, it's offside.
Good stop, though, from the keeper.
So it's straight in sometimes, isn't it, on mute?
How long would it take?
Because if that wasn't offside, then you're just like, why that Oxford player just stopped?
Yeah.
But anyway, Jack Stevens made the save anyway, but it was offside.
Smart little save as well.
Right.
Good ball forward.
Is it a good ball forward, though, Tom? Is it a good ball forward?
It would have been if you hadn't tried to catch it the way you did.
Yeah, but always... Oxford can maybe press from here now.
We'll have to see what happens.
We will. Only time will tell.
Cheltenham will win 1-0, says Simon Wilkinson.
That's the spirit, Simon. Thank you for cheering me up.
It's okay. It's alright, baby.
Remember, I did see your comment about Oxford not being able to score in a brothel, and I chose to ignore it because
I didn't. I just internalized it. I went.
To be quite honest, I don't know how long I can hold back the tears. But here comes Seddon with a chance to cross. It's not a great cross, but Oxford can win the second ball. No, they can't. And Cheltenham can come forward again. Get ready to hear that quite a few times this afternoon. Cheltenham come forward and give the ball straight back to Oxford.
God.
And Oxford can go a bit of a turf war.
Jorge Grant has scored Peterborough 3-0 up against the hapless Birmingham City. Accrington have pulled a goal back against Wigan. It's 2-1. Michael Nottingham with the goal. And the ever-present Bournemouth Philip Billing 1-0 over the Cardiff Citizens.
Yeah. I do like Michael Nottingham from Atkinson Stanley. He is a fucking beast of a centre-back.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's a fucking absolute powerhouse. They've done well to hold on to him. But Oxford have the ball in around the edge of the box with Henry. He's had a few shots from there, but he plays out a wide. Was Sykes offside? He wasn't given. And Henry again. Can we get a ball in?
He tries.
It's deflected.
Cleared out from the box.
And Oxford can't win the ball back. And Cheltenham can break now. And can they get the ball forward quickly? They can, but it's well defended by Oxford, and Oxford win the ball back. And Henry fouls a man.
The ball, and Cheltenham get the ball.
A little bit shit in here now. There's no fluidity to this game. Even decisions there, you felt Henry, that was a perfect opportunity to have another shot from the edge of the box there. Wrong decision.
I tell you what would be exciting, Ian, is to thank all of our Patreon subscribers, as I like to do. Thank you, Matthew Bowden, PJ Simpson, Christina Allen, and Robert Allen.
There we go.
Thank you to the 4 of you and everyone else that follows us. I really wish Tangerine Matt was on here to tell us his views on Blackpool this season. Tangerine Matt, if you are, let us know. Do we have fans of other sides? Tell us which side you're supporting, because my God, this is boring. Bristol City, QPR have equalised against Bristol City. The other games have become a lot more interesting. So let us know what game you're following, what you're interested in, because something tells me we're going to be doing a lot of filler for the rest of this match. This game feels like it's boiling down to like a set piece-a-thon, isn't it? And Cheltenham have got a free kick for handball right on the right-hand side of Oxford's box, and just outside the penalty area. So feel free to super chat us if you're really bored. We accept 50 and £100.
Same as always, folks. Oxford have got to switch on here, not be dozy, not give away anything cheap. But these are the areas where we've looked vulnerable in previous games.
Great area for them.
It's a nice ball in. Good defending again. It was actually good defending by Oxford. Looks like we've got the goal kick out of that as well. But yeah, that's like, generally you just want to make sure that no one gets a free header on that one, and did a good enough job.
All right, Simon, calm down. Jesus Christ. He's like, I'm going to read this message in full.
There's a lot of angst there, isn't there?
There's a little bit of aggression for no apparent reason. That's fine. That's fine.
I think he knows a little bit.
One or two things.
You knew Man United. Alex Ferguson used to manage Aberdeen.
Yeah, I know Simon Eastman's in goal for Oxford.
Yeah, Eastwood Junior.
I know Oxford are based in
Mark Sykes' first name?
Jeremiah.
McNally's first name?
Rand.
Okay. What more do you need to know?
Homer Simpson's a professional football player. I know all these things.
Max Power.
James is on a 2-board. Oh, that sounds very, very nice. Thank you, Robert Allen. You're kind and giving soul.
Kind and giving soul.
We love you dearly. Yeah, we could actually probably use a refresher. Ian, I do have beers in the fridge if you'd like a beer.
I can't. I'm driving. I've got to drive back later on, so I am on the Agua. So, unfortunately,
Cheers, little boy.
It's only very, very light, soft, very, very light stuff. Definitely could be doing. Definitely could use a drink.
With this game, a drink. Maybe some food. I'd really like some loaded fries with cheese and chili or something like that. In fact, I might make some chili.
Would you like a beef and ale pie?
I'd love a beef and ale pie. The best kind of pies. And pasties. Honestly. Vote on your favorite pasty in this channel. That's what we're here for. Vote on your pasties.
Do you know who did good food? And I don't know if they still do. Kidderminster.
Really?
They did amazing food at Kidderminster Harriers. I don't know why, but they did. Oxford went there in the conference.
Gotta have something
incredible. It certainly was a lot better than the game, considering we lost 3-1.
Mueller's just scored. Bayern 8-0 up. Bayern, why didn't you send us a couple of those goals? We really could have used them.
Not a bad week for Bayern. Barcelona, and then
Bochum.
FC Bochum. Bochum, boys!
Aren't they? They're a VFL. A VFL.
What does VFL mean?
Very football light. Very fortunate lichen.
Very Bavarian.
Victorian fluorescent luminescence Bochum.
Right, Rochdale have taken the lead, but long ball forward should be gathered by Jack Stevens.
Easy.
Right, come on Oxford now. Go forward. Trying to get an attack going.
It's so poor.
That's a really bad ball.
Oh, I'm losing patience with this game.
Bad ball by Long into midfield. And
what is this passing in the middle of the park? Like, not like
really poor.
Cheltenham yet again are looking at least like they can put 3 or 4 together. Oxford, wait, what is this long ball shit? Look, Charlie Wyke, Wild, whatever his name is, has scored for Wigan. It's 3-1
He was Sunderland's
against
boy
Accrington
last season. They didn't like him, but
No.
he scored like 20 goals for them, but they didn't like him. Look,
Stoker coming back. Tom Ince has scored. It's 2-1.
I'm telling you, this is Branners. Branners not playing.
Yeah, you're probably right.
But this is a game now, 60 minutes. This is you could literally say, let's throw Adji on now. Like, nothing to lose here. Like, all you're losing is a point, because this is petering out to a 0-0 draw.
Yeah.
So
Also, it's not going to be his fault, you can see.
yeah, exactly.
What a towering header. He's just turned around and be like, why have you headed it like that?
Just get anybody off. And just get Adji on there.
No, they brought the
But
ball
Taylor's
forward.
got a chance now to get
Good
That's
ball,
a good ball
to Sykes.
But it's
Well tackled.
But Sykes has to like.
Oh.
Why is he? It's always behind him though, isn't it? It was a decent ball, but he's having to take it in an awkward way. Like
Yeah.
he's not like being able to like get in behind.
Actual excitement, ladies and gentlemen. Southampton with a penalty against City. Could this be the yearly shock result that City have, where they have 47 shots on goal and lose 1-0? Didn't Southampton do this a couple years ago?
Probably. I think
Get like a freak win over City. I mean, they're obviously going to lose 9-0 at some point.
They're not a bad side. They're a tough side. They're a hard working side, aren't they?
Yeah. Plus, they have this in them. It'll be interesting to see if they Southampton can score and then go on to win this game. This game, on the other hand, petering out to absolutely nothing. 60 minutes in.
This is it. I mean, this is it. Really, really. And again, these little things, right? These things that annoy me is also they had no game in midweek. They've had no game. They come off a bit of a bruising 0-0 draw. They had no game, and this is the game plan. This is what you've come up with for a week to plan to play Cheltenham. It's basically just a bit of a crapshoot to see who can like score a goal from a set piece.
As pessimistic brother Ron said, there's a detailed plan. He's just failed to tell anybody what it is.
But it's like Oxford have really not tried to play any football in this game. It's not like what they've usually done is like try and keep possession a little bit and get the players into it. They haven't tried to do any of that. Everything seemed too rushed.
Yeah.
Too frantic, and
they're light in the midfield as well. Like, they're not winning these second balls a huge amount. They're not winning the headers. I don't know if you've seen Kyle Walker's been sent off.
oh wow.
They thank you, Rodan. No, this has not been a classic. Again, if they draw this 0-0 at the end of the season, they're probably happy with this. It's just watching it, you're like, oh, Lord, just Lord.
Yeah,
please.
I guess you kind of are, but to me, it's just like this is where you could take a game by a scruff of the neck, and I know you kind of like maybe you don't want to risk defeat by making a change, but like you could get three. You could get 3 points here, couldn't you?
Yeah.
You could get Williams on, get Bowden on. You've got attacking subs you can make. It doesn't have to be Adji, but just try and change the game up a little bit. Because clearly, like, White's not really got in the game very much.
No, he's actually been useless in this game as well. When he does get the ball, his crosses, just like Sykes, have been almost non-existent.
I mean, like Sykes has tried, like he usually does. That's Henry fell over the ball, and Cheltenham come forward again. And Henry looks like he might be injured now.
I don't know if he's just doing that. Oh! Header.
Tom got excited then. There was a free header at the near post from a Cheltenham guy, but it was more of a glancing touch that he got on it, and luckily it went quite far wide. But for a minute there, from the angle,
It looked like
it was going to nip into the corner, didn't it? But
I think Henry was just trying to stop play there, by the way, because he kind of looks up, sees play still going, and lies back down.
Also, like, there's two things Henry's done in this game. He has had some good shots,
Yeah.
but he's had a scuff when he tried to clear the ball, which went out of play for a throw in,
good.
and now he's stood on the ball, and we get another drinks break.
Carl's changed top. He's in a black Oxford top now.
Yes. He's like Tug Woods, though, isn't he?
Yeah. Power play. If they start winning, he actually changes into a red top.
VAR have overruled it, so Walker's back on the pitch.
Thank you, Robert Allen. See, we needed someone to update us on this.
That's it.
Do you think that's fair, Robert Allen? Walk us through what's happened and tell us if it's fair.
He's probably just referring to what's on the thing. He doesn't know, does he?
No, he's a savant as well. He's part of the Allen family.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Robert. Thank you, Robert.
Thanks, Robert. No, but genuinely, thank you. Right, so there's a bit of a break in play here. Watford 2-1.
Yes, get in there.
Ismail Assar. Well, that doesn't help me because I had 0-0 and now it's 2-1. So I think you had 2-1.
Yeah, but these are the sort of things where you pick up a point from like a 3-3 draw.
Yeah.
And like you predicted the dullest game in the world, and you.
I mean, you and I are generally wrong. If we say there are no goals, there's a ton of goals.
I'm more wrong than you on these things.
Only just. We averaged. I think I actually got to 50% last season, which is a pretty decent place to be. I'm told 51% is professional betting level.
Wow, really?
Yeah. That's how little you have to be good at betting. Grandstand betters.
It's hard, though, isn't it? It's hard.
It is.
It's hard.
Last season was a grind.
It's hard.
Wanted to quit at the end.
I mean, who would have picked Oxford not winning this game 8-0?
Not me, sir. Not me.
Come on, you yellows. It's still time. I believe. Do you believe? If you do believe, send money and send it quick. No, I'm only kidding. But no, I'm not.
No. Taylor, just God damn it.
So, yeah, I mean, this is turned into a bit of an armpit of a game, and again, like last week. This is actually even worse than last week for me.
This is Cheltenham. You should be beating Cheltenham.
Oxford played a lot better last week in that 0-0. In the second half, they were actually pretty decent at times. They've been way off the pace.
Cheltenham don't.
But again, why? Again, you maybe still plenty of time for him to make a sub. I guess he'd argue, but
yeah, but he makes subs like Gareth Southgate makes subs.
Yeah. Last weekend he didn't make any subs.
He'll wait till the 91st minute.
That's a shit foul. I hate that. Oxford have conceded goals from that before with a lazy foul.
It was just a frustration.
Remember the Blackpool game?
3-2.
No, when we lost 3-0.
Yes.
The first goal just came from a really stupid foul given away, and then they switch. This is the sort of thing where Oxford could really switch off, like, from a set piece, and and Cheltenham end up winning it, and it's what?
Oh, that's the line for the wall.
What did you think he was doing?
I thought he'd drawn the line for where the free kick was going.
That weird man stood in the pink.
Oh yeah, he looks almost naked, doesn't he?
It's weird. But anyway, Cheltenham with a ball into the box. It's actually a pretty good ball. Might be overhit, but the defenders won it. Can Oxford smuggle it away? Yes, they can. Good defending shit defending on the first one, but second ball, Oxford got players around.
Did he just literally kick the ball out of play?
No, I think they were complaining about something. But yeah, good defending in there from Long. Actually, that was good marking, and Stevens was able to pick it up. But Oxford, I think, were complaining that a Cheltenham player blocked the pass out. I think they probably got.
Huh? I'm gonna let you follow.
Regarding Walker, who was the cheap tart who whistleblowed at Simon? Seems like your net of people.
We're not doing very well at this notes thing. Blackpool have equalised against Middlesbrough. It's 1-1. Come on, the Pool. What a terrible ball forwards.
James, I don't understand.
Yeah, we're not doing great at reading messages today.
And I'm sorry that I don't understand.
The Swansea comebacks on, by the way. Swansea 1, Luton 3.
Can you elaborate in very, very clear and basic language? Which basically, like a child, an infant.
Pretend we don't speak English. That's probably the best thing you can do. What terrible play from both sides today. Like, just giving the ball away.
Now Cheltenham have got a chance to get a cross in. Don't foul him there. He's looking for it all day long. And Oxford,
well cleared.
They got to the byline.
Can they counter? Can they counter? Oh, it's just give it on. Oh, my God.
Yeah, Oxford's play. There's 2 times now. And then a nice ball inside. Cheltenham with a chance to shoot, and that's gone just wide. Architects of your own downfall there. Just poor play getting the ball out of defence time and time again. And then Cheltenham with quite a nice, easy pass in behind for a guy to just have a shot on goal. And luckily for Oxford, he's not really caught it and it's gone wide. But this is the worst I've seen Oxford play this season by a country mile.
Scott Morse for Birmingham, they just had Gary Gardner sent off for serious foul play.
Not Gary Gardner.
I know.
Wasn't he the Green Lantern?
You're thinking about Steve Rogers.
That's Guy Gardner. That was a foul. But
that was also a foul. What's going on?
I don't like Alex Goran playing long balls out like that. It was a good one.
It's a touch from Jeremiah. Nope, chooses not to play the overlapping run.
Right.
It's back to Sykes. Sykes in.
That's better. Chance for Sykes to get a cross in.
Good ball!
Oxford are in. It's just over Taylor. It was over Taylor's head, unfortunately.
At least he was in the box, though. It's a good sign.
It was a good ball in.
Good bit of excitement. Oxford have retained possession as well for once. Looking out.
Thornley, terrible ball by Thornley, but did well to recover on the challenge, through to Flinders. And we support Cheltenham here. Or Oxford. We support here.
We support Oxford.
Here, Cheltenham or Oxford.
But it's good to know you're supporting Cheltenham. Are you from Cheltenham? Are you a Cheltenham supporter? Or do you just think that they look more likely to make less mistakes?
Well, they got a chance here. They're in behind.
1-0.
And it is 1-0 to Cheltenham. Poor play for Oxford. Has come back to haunt them. And I think Matty Blair, has got the goal there. It might not be Matty Blair.
That is extremely poor play. You'll see it. It'll come up here in a second.
Yeah, just have a look. Alfie May. Yeah, I mean...
He's a good player.
No, I mean... Where is the live stream? Yeah, we can't show the actual game. I'm sorry. It's just us talking about it. But long ball forward. Oxford don't deal with it. Comes out wide. And you know, it's a simple ball across and a simple finish. It
just doesn't track him.
Unbelievably avoidable. Over the last few minutes, I'd say Cheltenham deserve it.
Yeah, the second half, they've definitely been the better side. They definitely threatened more. Oxford aren't winning the tackles in the middle of the park. That was a weak attempted header, and then Alfie May runs behind him, and that centre-back, for some reason, runs towards the middle of the goal. He doesn't track his man. He doesn't provide, like, an angled defence. He just lets him run in behind. It's incredibly poor defending. It's just, he's fallen asleep there. He's just been like, well, I'm a defender, I run into... It's bad defending. And he's compounded his own error by he's missed the header and then he hasn't tracked his man. It's a cardinal sin.
You know, you heard it here first. Oxford need to work hard to
come on, Oxford! Across it! Oh, he's hit side netting by the look of it.
It looked like a handball though. I really thought that. I mean, there was a chance there for Oxford. It's gone wide, but I really thought there was a handball in there from Cheltenham. We'll see it here if we watch the replay. But long ball forward, it's hit his arm.
It's got to be a handball.
It's hit his arm. Oxford a bit unlucky there. But Taylor, I mean, the shot's gone wide. Cheltenham got away with one there a little bit.
I get the feeling Oxford, I don't know why, but all of a sudden everyone in yellow is running around really quickly. Maybe they needed to concede in the first half. Maybe they should have conceded in the first half.
Still no changes from Carl. But,
well, because Carl's game plan is perfect. He planned for them to lose 1-0. This is,
mastermind.
He's following through on what his promise was. A great long ball. Here's Cheltenham attacking. It's 2-on-2. Driving down the left. Well, shepherded out.
That was good defended by McNally.
Alfie. That's not Alfie May, is it?
That was May, I think. Number 10.
I thought May was blonde haired.
You might be right.
Oh no, I think you're right. Yeah, it's just the distance. He's tiny compared to whoever the centre back was.
Yes, that was round.
Yeah, he's a giant. Actual giant.
Yeah, at least Simon Wilkinson's enjoying it, Tom.
Yeah. Oh, Robert, we both know he's going to come up with some insane excuses. That's what he does.
Yeah,
that is his MO. His mature operandus.
For the first time this season, Oxford have conceded the first goal in a game. So let's see what we can do about it now.
Right.
20 minutes to turn this one around. There's still time. Just don't need to concede anything cheap.
Corner coming
Why do I have a feeling this is going to be a goal here? No.
Well cleared.
Great header away. Oxford always bring 11 men back, so you're not going to get any counter-attacks on that.
They're rushing out. Can they close this down fast enough? Nope. Only one of them has actually rushed out.
It's funny, isn't it, how the fucking urgency all of a sudden comes back.
Huge clinch. Right. I mean, he's gone it out, but it's
just a hack cleared by Kane.
I mean, that's fine. His back is...
I mean, I personally take Herbie Kane off. I don't think he's done very much in this game, and you could bring Sykes back into midfield and bring one of the different wingers on.
I also think you take Taylor off, who's offered literally nothing in this game. Burton Albion was sending off Charlie
Taylor off, or you could even try and go fucking 2 up front.
Sorry, just clarify. Is it a foreign desert tundra wasteland out there? Has hell frozen?
Are they making a sub now? It looks like they are. It looks like Dan Adji's coming on. He is coming on. Wow. That is something, isn't it?
So it's 2 subs coming on here.
So I didn't see. They'll flash it up in a minute. Who's coming on?
Pompey are down 2-0 to Cambridge.
Wow.
Any Pompey fans on the line?
Cambridge lost bloody 5-1 to Lincoln last weekend. Great response for them. It is a good change. I'd like to see. I'll go in a second and just confirm who those changes were. But Adji definitely on, which is exciting. Hopefully Oxford don't give anything away.
Cheltenham bit here down the Oxford left-hand side. Overlapping run is going to play it. No, he's used it as a dummy. Playing it back. Ball into the box. Great ball into the box. Oh, well defended at the end of the day, but they shouldn't have let that second chance come out.
It looked like they were all just standing around waiting for that guy to shoot.
Yeah, not great. Not great, Bob.
Not great at all. So this one's still very frustrating. I haven't seen who the subs are yet.
No, not really announcing it.
I'm sure they will.
Great.
Holland on, Taylor off, Adji on.
Wow.
Nathan Holland, he needs to show it something for me. He needs to put in a good performance. Not exactly
Caldwell supports Olympiacos.
Nice. Free header, chance at 2-0. Oxford scramble it away. Adji gets the ball away, and Oxford can bring it away. I think is there a free kick for that? No, Oxford don't they play on. And Oxford get the win, the throw in on the right hand side, but scrambling defence from Oxford United, isn't it? Over and over and over and over again. We've had a PJ Simpson 20 bowlers. You crazy person! Thank you. That will help us keep the lights on. Thank you very much. Do appreciate it. All the support, all of you give us as well. But,
yeah, genuinely, everyone just being here is great. But thank you very much, PJ. You are
the only thing that's let us down is Oxford United, but we're used to that, aren't we?
This is a pretty much week in, week out sort of occurrence.
We're long suffering.
I mean, this has become one of the. We don't always have games like this. Normally, there's a bit more excitement. This has become one of the. I'm glad we're in the room together to kind of vibe a little bit more, because sometimes especially when we're in different places, it becomes very hard to care about a game like this.
Yeah, I mean, still with injury time, there's still 20 minutes. I mean, this game can turn around if Oxford can get it back to 1-1. Hopefully, they can have a little bit of resurgence, but they just need to show so much more. They've been so lackluster. Yeah. Henry probably looks like his best chance. Great bit of play, but he can't get through that now.
There was about 5 people there.
That wall of Cheltenham players, and Oxford needs to be better at all areas, really, but certainly fucking passing. It's just been really, usually their strong suit has been really poor today. That's a good ball in.
Ball's turned.
He's turned it well, and that's defended well again. He's come across well to block it, but.
Aidan McGeady, what a goal,
son!
It
looks like Sunderland 2-0 up, Wycombe 2-0 up as well. So Oxford losing ground on all of these sides.
Although again, if you were given this many points after this many games, especially after how last season began, you would probably be happy. It's a bit like last season, the manner of it. It's you want more.
So, Adji came on for Goran.
Yeah.
Throw into the box, and Oxford win a pretty cheap corner. Yeah. With Adji on, maybe he can add a bit of a difference there, and Haaland came on for Taylor. Yes, you are right, but I'll tell you something as well. I looked at the fixtures at the start of September, and I looked at them and I thought, Wimbledon away, Wycombe at home, Cheltenham away, Gillingham at home. I looked at them and I thought, Oxford should go unbeaten this month.
Yeah.
And that's could be a second defeat in 3 games after, in between a pretty poor 0-0 draw.
That's not a cross. That's a stupid ball.
Herbie Kane again. He's had a shocker really for me.
How is he still on the pitch?
Yeah, I don't know.
Do you remember the what's his name? The centre midfielder that you hated?
Liam Kelly.
Yeah, this is like the Liam Kelly experiment all over again. Like we know he's decent at football. We know he's decent, so we're just gonna keep running him out there.
Yeah.
Like he needs to come off. How is he still on the pitch? It's extremely frustrating to watch this. Charlton, mate, have had a terrible start.
So what you're saying is Carla sat Herbie Kane down and showed him a Liam Kelly highlight reel.
Yeah, and said, be this man.
That's the level.
I will play
Herbie Kane has said, I can be better than that. I've got some highlights on my own of me scoring some goals.
He said, delete
well at League One.
Control, Alt, delete, get rid of them. You are now Liam Kelly.
We're not here. You're not here to be the old Herbie Kane.
You're here to be the new Herbie Kane.
You're here to be the new Liam Kelly.
The new Liam Kelly. Liam Herbie Kane Kelly.
Lorraine Kelly.
Lorraine Kelly. Old Lorraine.
And I'm sure on commentary they'll be talking about Cheltenham taking an age to take every free kick and goal kick and restart, and saying as if it's like Oxford never do it.
As if every other team doesn't do it when they're winning.
I know, and Oxford are just as bad as any other team.
Oh, 2-0, Mo Salah. So Salah and Mane both in the goals today. God, that Liverpool forward line with Jota in it, I know that Firmino doesn't, Firmino creates more chances, but they're...
Oh, God,
I know.
It's out to where the Cheltenham man is.
Well, also, that little bit of urgency Oxford had for 2 minutes after they conceded is completely gone. The only thing that's helped them here is the Cheltenham players just made a series of poor decisions. But they've cleared it out for a throw-in. Oh, no, Adge has done well. Well done, Adge. That's got to be a foul.
He wins a free kick.
Well played, Adge.
No, there's I know he's only come on after he's only been on for 5 minutes, but again, there's been no sort of... Oxford have not really tried to get White into the game. They've not really tried to get Holland into the game. Everything's been on Sykes' side. They've not really tried to give White the ball much, which is he isn't the sort of player that really comes back and comes looking for it. You have to give him some service.
He's an actual... Oh, Adji on the edge of the box. Oh, well cleared. I don't think he could do anything
They have defended well when they need
Well defended. Referee's gotten in the way. It's given Cheltenham the ball back. Cheltenham player clattered, but their ball out.
I think Sykes is in a bit of I'm just going to run around fouling people now. But Oxford have a chance of running into some space with Henry now. Is he going to shoot from the edge of the box? He tries a ball over the top, which is, again, it's not sure that's
bit too much.
Option, but is Sykes onside? He is. He can cross.
Poor cross. It's low. Doesn't even make it to the 6-yard box.
But Oxford have to try and keep the pressure on here.
See, look how slowly Oxford are getting back, though. Their midfield runs forward and then just stops. They get near the box and they just stop, and then Cheltenham are attacking and getting these passes off. It's weak.
Okay, that was... Oh, God, that was...
And he's completely misplayed that pass on the volley as hard as he could.
I thought he actually did all right when he took it down. Yeah, Herbie Kane's had a bit of a mare today, but let's not write him off just yet. He's still... McGuane was a bit shit when he came in at the start of last season. And
3-1 to Watford, Ian. Congratulations, you'll be getting the points on that one. Pompey have a goal back against Cambridge. Ronan Curtis, who at this point must be ruining staying at points for this season. Oh, they've ruled it off. Excellent, good news. It can still be 2-2, and I can still rescue that point against you. Not that we keep really good score anymore.
That is relying on a Norwich side scoring a goal, though.
It's a solid point. Okay. Fleetwood with a goal back as well against Sunderland, 2-1.
Oh, God, this one feels like it's really petering out. You can just see Cheltenham getting a second goal in this one, can't you?
Well, that's not it petering out, Ian. That's Cheltenham winning the game.
Well, from an Oxford point of view.
Ah, yes. Yeah, no, it's not great. Not great at all.
I've seen this script so many times that, we're still in it. We can still win it. Oh, no, we can't.
Yeah.
We just decided not to mark them from this corner.
Venezia versus Spezia. It's two sides I would not want to have to do the commentary for the whole time.
Especially the way you say it.
Venezia versus Spezia.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I'm good at this. What are you talking about? I mean, hey, look.
Venice, aren't they? Venezia.
Yeah, I believe so. Right, can we get this going? We don't need a break. Blackpool 2-1 up now against Middlesbrough. It's an own goal for Grant Hall. Again, we like the pool on this channel. They're a very good side.
Deep corner, which I'm not
Peterson
sure
to nothing.
what
It's
the
just
tactics are on that one.
I never understand deep. I don't understand not hitting the ball to the basically front or middle every time. Right, tons of space, tons of time. He's played it out wide. That's again.
Better. So
they're
many times we haven't done
right.
that. Just pass on the ball to people's
Comes
feet.
inside. Is he ever?
Kane with a good chance to get it out wide. It's okay. He's kept possession at least. It's come out to Seddon. Oxford just trying to keep a bit of possession. Not kind of the time we really need to do that, but this would have been better on the 20th minute. But what can you do? Ball in. When we have to play a ball in, it looks like it's very easy for Cheltenham to defend. But Oxford have won it back. Kane has kept possession again.
Good bit of skill finally on his part. Thanks for turning up finally.
But it's slow, isn't it? It's slow. It's no the passing's slow.
Passing's really slow. The movement is poor as well. Doncaster taking the lead against Morecambe.
There we go.
Tommy Rao.
Could be Donny's first win of the season. I feel like everybody's gone a bit quiet on the chat. I think a few people pretty pissed off with this result. And I can't blame them.
Exceptionally poor. But anyone who's bet on Cheltenham, well done. It's a good decision on your part. They, I think, Ismail Sarr has now scored a third for Watford.
Right. Cheltenham player falls over in the box looking for a penalty. Not given. And Oxford can come forward.
We're normally quite good at this as a channel. I'd say Cheltenham right now deserve the 1-0 victory.
Yeah, for sure.
They've put together the better runs of play. They've shut Oxford down in the middle of the park. That is a stupid... It's Henry, isn't it? Oh, no.
It is Henry.
Oh, yeah, it's Henry, yeah. That's a stupid foul.
And we'll talk about this in the review video, and if there's one silver lining, it usually is that the tragedy brings trade when comes to views on a review video when Oxford lose. I can only think of Henry's effort
in the first half.
Obviously, the penalty shout, and there was that one where I think Gavin White had a chance and they just got back to blocking.
This is going to be one of those games where they talk about it. Like Carl Robinson's used the term fine margins. Good touch from a Cheltenham player, but it looks like he's fouled the Oxford player to get it.
This has definitely been the most worryingly disjointing game Oxford have had, and this isn't against a side that have tried to make the game ugly and difficult either. I don't think Cheltenham have looked to
They've
try.
Come to play. They've tried.
They come to play, and Oxford just haven't looked up for it today.
No, they haven't. They haven't challenged. I mean, this Herbie Kane experiment is interesting. Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, you say, let's not write the guy off.
No,
after
but right now, he shouldn't be on the pitch. You should have changed it up. There's 7 minutes left. He's missed 90% of his passes. He hasn't passed the ball well, and everything's going through him. Look, it's another poor short pass out to the left wing from him.
That's why I say Oxford could have taken. You could have taken Herbie Kane off, and you could have kept Taylor on, and you could have played 2 up front, and you could have brought Warren Williams on, or you could have brought Bowden on.
Also, just maybe a change in formation every now and then would lead to just the other team having to actually... the other team doesn't have to change tactics. Once they've got a working way of playing against this Oxford side, he doesn't change anything.
That's awful. That's a god-awful ball out wide, and Flinders has no trouble picking that up. And Oxford has still got time to rescue this game. I mean, it's not over yet, but it does seem like they're running out of ideas and running out of ideas very, very fast. I said this, though. I said this in the game where Oxford played against Bolton, where we were a bit hamstrung and Robinson played like a 4-4-2 almost, with a diamond midfield. And it looked great, and for once going forward we had options and we had people to hold the ball. Aji, can he get on it? No, he can't. But we had options to hold the ball up, and Oxford looked pretty good. And I said, and people gave Robinson praise for that, and I said, but he's not done that because he thought that's the best way to play against Bolton. He's done that because those are the players we have available.
Yeah.
He's going to go back to his 4-3-3 and run that fucking pony into the ground all the time because he can never change it and never even think to change it because that would be showing a sign of weakness in his mind.
Yeah.
Which is stubborn, which is like a lot of managers, but it's frustrating.
MK Dons 3-1 up against the Gills. Southampton and City look like they're going to play out a stalemate here. This is I don't know why, but one for the books. This is a great result for Southampton right now. And
why at City?
City really, this is not what City need with how well United and Chelsea have been playing. The fact that Liverpool are winning. A loss and a draw this early in the season. I know that they go on 19-game unbeaten runs generally in the second half, but...
Oh my God, decision making is so poor. Why would you, on the touchline, you try and dummy it through your legs?
You're all really lucky that you don't have to do the post-match video with Ian, because this just gets worse when the cameras go
But you
off.
are lucky that you get to watch it.
Save Tom. Hashtag save Tom. Safety for Tom.
Yes, and thank you for joining us for the last ever Very Live Stream. Herbie Kane did well there.
Yeah, he's had a fine final 5 minutes. It's great he turned up from the 80th minute onwards.
I'm not saying about a good deed outwashes out the bad.
It sounds like you are. Right.
Go on, Seven. Go on. Let's literally try and get our win.
Oh my God!
That's Nathan Holland. Good block, Herbie Kane, but then...
I mean, well done on the recovery, but holy hell, talk about making your own problems. That no one is on the same wavelength in this game for Oxford. Like, one of them bombs on and he plays it to where it was 30 seconds. Like, that was...
Exactly what he said. It was Seddon and Nathan Holland, and Seddon played the ball out wide for him, ran inside. Nathan Holland just didn't see it, passed it back to where he thought Seddon was, but he wasn't, and so it allowed Cheltenham to just maraud forward on a counter-attack, which they couldn't take advantage of, but they got a long throw in. Again, is a tactic Oxford never use. Why don't we ever fucking have someone that can long throw the ball in?
Because we are...
And they're reduced to punting it forward for Agi now. Which
Oxford on the ball, though.
Right, Nathan Holland with a chance to run.
Drive,
Holland with a
boy.
chance to run at goal. And he's just weak.
Why is he trying to beat 7 players? Right, Henry's done well. That's a foul. Free kick in a dangerous area. James Henry's done well not to react to that.
Look,
the free kick on the right-hand side.
The good and the bad of that. Nathan Holland, first time he's had the ball to run at people, and he looked good and he looked dangerous, and it was a good run. But he had space to shoot there, to get a shot away or pass, and he just ran it out of play. And this reminds me of what he did against Wimbledon, where he was clean through and he'd almost just waited for the defender to get back to tackle him. Yeah. It's like, you've got to start delivering on this end product. You can't... I think my brother's just said City have just scored, but you can't just...
Swansea 2, Luton 3, just saying it's happening.
You can't just keep... What's the word of saying here?
Smashing your head against the wall and expecting something better to happen?
Yeah, I guess. That's probably as good as that urge as any. But,
Ian,
you can't just keep, like looking good on the eye and then have no good product.
This is it. This free kick is it. This is where the season changes.
Is this like the Elliot Lee moment where I lost my mind when he got an equaliser against MK Dons?
Yeah, quite literally. That's what you got here.
That'll be good to watch. That'll be fun.
So, ball in. He's not even cleared the second man. He's got the ball back. He's taken a terrible touch. It's deflected. It's a throw-in for Cheltenham. Right, well, that's this game pretty much over and done with then. So, Swansea are chasing down Luton. Liverpool have gone to 3-0 up. VAR, I believe, is looking into something right now. Robert Allen is... Yeah, VAR did rule the goal out. That's what I was just seeing down there. Southend currently losing to Torquay United. Something Southend fans don't like about me, but unsurprised to see that. I made a lot of fun of them, didn't I? I feel like I made a lot of fun of Southend.
I think they're used to it.
No, okay, fair enough. Right, it's the 89th minute now. We're about to enter the final minute of regulation time. Oxford pretty much camped just on the halfway line, not really going anywhere. MK Dons are up 4-1 to the Gills now. That sending off has destroyed them.
Well, you know, and as we say, Gillingham come to the Kassam, and it's not must win, but Gillingham come to the Kassam next week, and you know, after that result especially, Evans is not going to set that side out. He's going to clam that side up, make them, and just go for like whatever you can pick up from a long throw or a set piece. And Oxford can't play against like this against Gillingham and expect to get anything out of it.
The interesting thing is like they're not risking this.
It's not risking anything.
No, and like just watch Agi do 2 runs and have his hand up, and no one's even looked to chip it through to him. I'm like, I know it's a risk, but you're down 1-0 in the 90th minute.
It's all nice. It's all too nice. It's too nice in front of them, isn't it? It's like like the comfortable, safe pass. What you're talking about, like.
Here's the forward ball,
and it's shit.
Oh, it's terrible.
It's absolutely shite.
It's really bad. I don't understand why he's played that either. Like, no one even was running in.
He's not even tried to play it to Agi. No. Like, he's not even tried to like hit his chest area or anything like that. That's a real. I know we just talked about Oxford needing to risk something, but you know, it's let's say a calculated risk. And Cheltenham are just literally just.
Why are you playing out from the back?
I don't know.
There's 5 minutes to stop.
A long ball in behind. Can Agi make it difficult? No, it's too easy. It's too easy. I mean,
Agi shouldn't be having to run down the right wing anyway, trying to make this more difficult for. This is ridiculous. Anyway, enough of the insane levels of negativity. We have 6 of you left, and thank you all for watching. We really do thank you for doing this. If any of you really do enjoy this channel, although I admit not been the most exciting live stream, please consider supporting us on Patreon. But at the very least, please click like, subscribe to the channel. We will have a review video coming out right after this game finishes. Right after it, very quickly. Also, Burton, with that man sent off, are now 2-0 down to Crewe. Arsenal look like they're going to do it at 1-0 against Burnley. It's a huge result for them. Oxford going down to Cheltenham 1-0 really doesn't look like anything good's going to happen. The Cheltenham fans are all up out of their seats waiting for this final whistle. The players for Cheltenham all still seem up for it.
That's 3 of the 4 promoted sides we've played now. Actually, that's all 4 of the promoted sides we've played now. That's not true. Who am I missing? No, I stand corrected. So we've played Cambridge away, Bolton away, Cheltenham away, and we've picked up 1 point out of 3 of them. And these are the sides that played a division below us last season. And
you didn't lose as many players as I thought you would. I mean, I was afraid the entire spine of this team would be gone. You did lose 2 key players, but outside of that, you kept Brannigan, kept Henry, kept Long.
I've got no problems with the Oxford squad. I think they're still a good squad, and I still like that. This has been by far the worst performance of the season. Oxford haven't really looked like scoring a goal today, and
Rovers now 3-1 down, but Brett Pittman has pulled a goal back for them. Rovers fans will be happy about that. Obviously, we have friends that blog for them, so enjoy that a little bit.
The worrying thing is, are we entering that weird period now?
Who? Oxford?
Oxford, where we go like 8 or 9 games without a win, and it seems to happen under Robbo, doesn't it?
Yep, he always hits these. I mean, this is ridiculous. The centre backs are passing it around at 1-0 down. Now he's looking for a 40-yard pass out the right, and no one's near it. So
that's like the wrong person to pass it out to.
Yeah. Also, I mean,
like you pass it to fucking literally you've got a big man up front.
Charlie Wick, second goal for Wigan.
Yeah, Wigan's fucking amazing results.
4-1.
You've got a big man up front, for fuck's sake.
Right, still playing it around. Centre backs probably with the most touches out of anyone for this Oxford side. There it is. Ball to Adji.
Oh, he just couldn't take it in. He just couldn't take it in.
That was probably the chance.
Yeah, and let's give Adji some criticism. He should be doing better there.
Yeah,
he should be bringing that ball down.
Yeah,
and getting a shot off. He couldn't, and that might be the last sniff Oxford get.
Yeah, well, I mean that was the best chance they've created all this game. Genuinely, ball through the middle. Right to the striker. He's in on goal. He's managed to split both centre backs. Great pass to him.
Bad touch, isn't it?
Yeah, it was a terrible touch. Oh no!
And that could be a red card.
Yep. He won't send him off though. It'll be that sort of thing where the referee's like, "Oh well, it'll ruin the game."
You don't know how bad it was of a lunge over the and like it's kind of a
Swansea 3, Luton 3. We watched the wrong game.
John called it. You called it as well, but you could none of the players were like running around the referee there, so you could tell it wasn't that bad of a challenge.
Fine, Ian, fine. Don't send him off. You love him.
Oh, I'm glad. I suppose it's also the only one small consolation is Alex Goran didn't get booked.
Yeah.
So he didn't pick up. So he's not got his 5th booking.
Played by Cheltenham. They've won themselves a corner going down the left-hand side. There's 30 seconds left. Again, thank you for... Millwall won. Coventry won's probably a good result for Coventry. Thank you all for watching. We've really appreciated having you all here. It does mean the world. And I hope you guys have enjoyed it with us as well, genuinely. I hope we've kind of, given you some entertainment and I've shouted about
thanks
nothing.
for watching it with us. It does make it, it's in some way, if we make it a slightly better viewing experience.
James Huggett, thank you. Last time I went live with 90 minutes was the Pompey game last season. I mean, that end of season, by the way, was so exciting last year.
Fleetwood 2, Sunderland 2.
Wait, really? Yep. Gerard Garner in the 97th minute. Sunderland fans are going to be apoplectic.
And honestly, just the last thing, if there are any Cheltenham fans on here,
well done.
Congratulations, because you deserve to win it. And, great win. Poor result for Oxford United, but we have to suffer again another week of licking our wounds, and hopefully next week will be better. But thank you and see you soon.
See you soon.